finally. It's actually somehow cooler in the tunnels, but that's probably because there's not enough heat. I forgot about that. They keep changing the LED graffiti. Is that what the proper name of it is? Fuck it.
I mean, I can make it taste like you're like inhaling weed.
Stay up,
but
me
it won't
ducks.
have the same effect. I don't make synthetic drugs. There's a differentiation there.
Well, I know with the alcoholic flavor sticks, I can feel a bit of a buzz because that's happened before.
They can do that, yeah. Not the ones I've done, because then again, I don't really do alcoholic sticks. Well, I mean, I suppose I could like use the ones that we have in there as a base and then just alter the flavor, but yeah.
I wonder if powder would have some at our dispensary at Bay.
Probably.
I haven't had
I
a
mean,
chance
considering
to
she
stop
does-
by there yet.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
And I've been there for the past how many weeks now? Still haven't gone to the
Look,
tattoo shop.
you're still getting it, so you're still getting yourself like settled into how Zafira is. So I mean, that's like your call. Don't press yourself on that. Right. Anyway, I am out. Alamzi.
Hello.
How have you been? It's been some time since I've seen you as well.
I've been busy for like the past valley week.
Hey, busy can be good.
Oh no. Sorry.
Is it a good busy or?
On and off. Up and down kind of busy. I mean, yesterday I was stuck at home having to help fix up a hydroponics equipment. Got damaged in the heat wave. Usually the heat wave would strike a few days from now and we'd have time to prep for it. Not this time.
I was told that there have been like some shadow copies walking around the meat rack lately.
Is it regarding that Eli thing, or...?
I just heard about it today from Carrie, from the ribbon chip.
I don't really know. If it's that magic thing, probably better to talk with Aether about it. If it's the stuff that's more like people with mister heads, then that's more me, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. Alright.
In the case of the ones that look like flour, they usually seem to be here from me. Even if they not tend to be hostile about it.
Flour?
Thankfully. One of the lasses that used to work at the chip. I guess apparently does still, but you know, more intermittently.
I've lost so much.
I don't know.
Basically given up. Yeah, I don't know anymore either. I've stopped trying to help her.
I know there was something about something born of nightmares apparently copying Eli. Wish I had known about that before I walked into fucking garage with that fucking scene, but Christ. You know, me and Ollie were not told about that, so it just looked like Eli were just getting fucking murdered in our own fucking workplace.
Who is Eli?
Redhead, black jacket girl, I believe. I think keeps to herself. I've seen her around Magpie a couple times. I know the last time I saw her, or at least I guess the duplicate, she was in the bar.
Gotcha. So something going on with her.
She might be around. I don't know. Apparently it was exhibiting behavior unlike her, such as actually wanting to drink.
Good day.
Hey up, you nerd. Affectionately.
Affectionately? Well, I mean, I am.
I say that really just because one of my sisters is an absolute fucking nerd, and probably more than you.
Really? Does she like Dungeons and Dragons?
She plays RuneScape, that's enough for me.
What's wrong with RuneScape?
I don't know, that's a turn of the millennium game, for fuck's sake.
Ancient primitive technology.
That's a turn of the millennium fucking game.
It's awesome.
I'll see, that's what happens when you talk bad about RuneScape. You get flux.
No, the flux has been hitting me, but when I was getting in the tunnels to get in here, I was debating whether or not it was the flux or just the heat from outside. Benefits of not being in the
That's
city.
been pretty bad.
Benefits of not being in the city. You get to actually see the sun, but the cons is that you bear the full fucking brunt of the heat of it. And looking at you, you'd probably burn to a fucking crisp.
I don't know.
That would be some serious bad sunburn, yeah.
Oh, I just saw her go into the bar right now.
Yeah, I saw her as well.
Yeah, her. There's it's another copy, thankfully.
Good day.
Good day.
I do.
I like the bow.
Thank you.
I should probably head to the. I should probably actually head to the garage. For all I know, in the in the couple of days I've been gone, I wouldn't be surprised if Tarant's blown someone up in my absence.
Oh, do you guys like repair simple cybernetics or anything there?
Just have one round.
Depends. If it's cybernetics that meant to go in you, that's more the chip's job. I should probably put these away. There we are.
Hello, Armsy.
Oh, hello.
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 The shiftiest sounded voice I've heard from you yet.
What?
That might just be because you sounded like you were trying to whisper.
Oh, no. Is how we always sound.
Fair enough, I just only heard you in a bit. Distracted by the chaos of the wastelands outside.
Not good to talk out there.
We can walk and talk as well. Come on, white hairs.
What? No. Scanning area.
Close enough for you, anyway. I swear they keep changing the graffiti here half the fucking time I come here.
When did this happen?
So the sentence itself doesn't actually properly end. As a scribe, I
That's
can't
true,
help
but
myself.
yeah. There is no period at the end there.
Yeah. So,
I told you reaching to the top is not
Reaching to the top is not impossible, it's just to figure it out how. I found my own way.
Only
See, the way to get away with being an arsehole is be funny about it. Hey. My favorite bucket. I need to work. Oh! Oh, wait, aye. Oi! Managed to scrap that car for you, if you want to come by for the pieces.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I heard that she was plotting to work there. I didn't even realize she actually got the job already. No. The 3 different types of big sin. I forget, yeah, you wanted the thing scrapped and picking up the pieces, right? Or you want us to just keep the bits and bobs?
We'll take everything you do not want.
If we don't have a real use for it, then fine. I'll look in storage.
That would have been such good
Yeah, of
info.
course.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, I hope.
Since you help us bring it here, it seems fair for you to take what you need.
sorry.
Way up.
What?
Who's this?
Been a little while. That's Timmy.
Yeah, it's going now.
What, Timmy?
Hello,
Okay,
Teeny.
Timmy.
Hello, Teeny.
Hello. I'm going to be put in there.
What about try its fingers?
Chipper about it.
Okay. Sorry,
I'm
what's
just
up?
gonna check storage right quick for the car parts I ended up melting down for this lot.
Picking up car parts.
Oh, what, you need cars? What?
During the
I mean,
week.
Presumably a car. Okay.
Yeah, during the week.
Scrapped the
Wouldn't
car.
need run no matter how much I try and fix it. Sure, just
okay,
getting
yeah,
him a new
can't be
car entirely, that's pretty much the best option, honestly.
Okay, right, and he's paying?
Let me take a look.
He was paying. I think he was paying for the scrapping job. I think he'll probably just take some price off just for the sake of giving some parts back there if we don't need them. But you could always do with a lot of parts. I'm just looking to double check to see if there's any garbage.
Look, just sort it out, and
I
and,
know what
you
it
know,
is.
actually make sure that they're able to pay. Otherwise, I'm actually going to make XCTQ capitalism.
I'm not. We're not
It's not a
distracting
job.
her from her duties at the
No,
fucking
no,
ship.
no,
All right.
But-
Is
come on.
not a job.
Listen, if you want to get a fucking table and blackboard, then be me guest.
This garage, what?
Armsy, we are paying you again. Okay.
I kept it.
5-ish years ago, I had just
Ah, yes.
So it's just been sitting around for years. Alright, so I need the rust.
Let's try it.
The rust is easy.
No.
Those have a claw feature, by the way, so
This
be
can be
careful.
built today.
Yeah.
Don't think there's
Right,
anything
it's right there on the right side of the lake. That one.
For some reason, I cannot disclose that information.
Okay.
They let you up here.
Well, if that's the case, then
Don't know, followed you.
Well, everything in there's can definitely still have a use for it. Even the broken down and shite engine can still be melted down to make steel plates, reforging and such. I think ultimately for the effort of getting it done here, as opposed to doing it yourself, I'd say about 300. Certainly, technically the factor of me having to tear the thing apart with me bare hands, technically.
Okay. You said 300.
Aye. Thank you kindly. We'll make good use of the mail either way.
No, it could be stolen. I don't know.
Okay.
Would you want to keep that?
Thank you.
No
Oh, very
worries.
cheap.
Where does legs go? Oh no, he's just sitting. Alright.
Okay, what? Yeah, but like, what kind of scrap is that?
We do have a sand
It's just
box,
scrubbing.
so we can just.
It is basically just, you're an alternate. I also have my own means, so we can both.
Oh, you've got a two-tone hoodie now.
I don't think anyone's going to be getting any leverage out of this.
Oh Christ.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking truck over there, Christ. Alright. Right. That's a fresh steak for me.
You know what? Sure, we'll take that.
I will notify the recipient that the order has been delivered. Please come on in for that.
Okay, thank you very much.
If you have any further questions or would like to buy more things off of Surtech, please go to our website,
Looking at it,
where you will be a bunch of information for you to disclose and talk to, and any form of support will be there at will.
Noted, thanks.
Thank you, Surtech, the company you can trust.
Any fucking company that says that shit.
Don't trust. Not trusting. Not in the slightest.
Absolutely not.
So shit like that is what is killing local businesses.
I've got 4 more arms than him.
And they're a military faction, and they're a security force. My God.
A lot of companies seem to try and be a do-everything kind of company, eh?
Yeah, what's
Hopefully they stretch themselves too thin.
Yeah, I don't know enough about like what Vestra Tech is. I think they're.
Is that one of their trucks out there, or?
No, that's a transformer.
Probably a simple fix. Just swap out some things.
Fair enough. That matches the color scheme.
It's a very basic thing. It probably couldn't.
Yeah,
I know I spotted another big robo. It's not a pet. It feels. I mean, I've been told by a couple of them that it feels wrong to call them. That it doesn't sound right to call them synthetic.
What? Which one?
The transformer types.
Look, the only thing that I know
I
is
don't
that
know.
we don't sell Energon, and we aren't gonna. And I don't know what. I'm.
Yeah,
gonna
no,
have
I was
some
only
more
able to get
things.
my hands on like a small amount of it from someone that was willing to, from a cyber that was willing to donate.
Oh, okay, but like, I don't understand.
But that's for the bloke
it.
that's
I
stuck
don't
living in me
understand
fucking
this.
warehouse. Not for work here.
Yep, and well, there you go. That's the one. So
I really look away for a second and he changes.
yeah, it's just like it's just sort of like dematerialized.
Did I ever tell you about the one that was sitting in me bloody, that's currently sitting in me bloody warehouse? Kind of just nursing the small amount of energy he's currently got. Or I was able to get him anyway.
Not familiar, no.
Apparently trying to disguise himself as a fucking one of the boy in blue cars.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Not the best idea out in the bloody waste. It looked rusted to shite when McKean brought it in. I thought it was just a regular cop car.
Oh god.
Tried
yeah,
pulling the hood
okay.
off, then he changed. Scared the fucking shite out of me.
Yeah. What? Yes. What's up?
Aye, car?
How good at you at poking around and actually, I don't even answer that question. Do you want to poke around the head of a elephant for me?
Oh, okay, all right. Hold on. You said the magic words.
Also, the
You said the magic words
Well, we've
and
got a rogue one.
Timmy is patient.
a rogue.
Well, maybe a rogue one.
So,
Hi, Ali.
are we talking about
good seeing you again.
one of the ones that gains sentience? or
One day I'll
sapience
properly be able
or-
to translate those pipes.
Okay.
Aside from just vague motions.
Today's the 6th day.
But I'm not about to try and put a translator into the fucking eyes yet. At that point, that's gonna be me trying to put fucking subtitles in. That's gonna be a right fucking silly. Yeah, the moment two of them fucking leave. Hey up.
Evening.
What can garage do you for?
Would you happen to have a bit of scrap steel around?
We just had a shipment come in, actually. What you need?
How
Haven't
much
melted it
for a
down into
kilo of
plates.
scrap steel?
Still got basically a completely garbage scrap engine we can give. Pretty much will match the same dimensions.
How much?
So in the state of it, its only real good use is probably melting down to steel plates, but there is a good chunk of steel to it. I'll say 120.
I can live with that. Could I write you down some shipping coordinates?
I mean, I could give it to you right now if you want.
I'm not quite strong.
No, don't exactly have someone to pick it up for you then.
No one on hand right now. No.
Ah well, alright, fine. Lucky I can work with coordinates. Metaversal?
Yeah. There you go. And credits, that's it.
Alright, real. Let me reserve that engine then.
I appreciate it. Otherwise though, just been bringing someone who hasn't been around here for a few years. Good friend of mine. So, just been checking out the place again.
There do.
I believe it's been 2-3 years, was it? Since the last time we've been here?
I mean, I wouldn't even know. I've barely been in the metaverse, barely been properly roaming the metaverse, or over one of them.
Fair enough. But yes. I do appreciate you handling the shipping. That makes my life much, much easier.
No worries. It'll be delivered to the exact coordinate.
Alright. Well, pleasure doing business with you.
No worries. You take care.
Carry on.
You take care of your Sunday.
Appreciate it.
Well, I am curious about the Transformer. I probably should be leaving Sleeping Dogs alive.
Yo, Humpty, was that?
What, a gas mask?
Yeah, like, who are they?
I'm gonna do rust some
They were
shit.
just asking for some scrap. They were just asking for some scrap steel. I reserved the engine I pried off of the other guy for about 120.
Oh, okay. So they,
And since I got a
so
warp
they've
card, the
like-
PDA, I'll be able to deliver it to exact coordinate.
Oh, okay, sure.
At that point, that's probably just a factor of me holding the fucking scrap engine in one hand, opening the portal with the other in the PDA, then just dropping it through and then landing close. I guess at that point, they'll probably have to put a sticker on it so people don't think, hey, where'd this fucking engine come from in the middle of the parking lot?
No, look, I don't.
I mean, it'd be kind of funny.
I don't know how your portal delivery service.
It puts it. Listen, at that stage, it was more just using the PDA's warp core to just help expedite things.
Yeah, but like, okay, but
I put in the
that'd be
exact
so nice.
metaversal
It must be
coordinates
so
for
nice
Summit.
Okay,
At a
sure,
rhythm.
but like, it must be so nice having a warp core. It's like, oh yes, I can just.
Look, mind you, I kind of use it willy-nilly.
Oh yeah.
I need precise coordinates, and I can only use it once an hour at most.
Okay, so you've got a cooldown.
Do you want to overheat a warp core?
No, it's just like you've got a warp core in the first place.
I don't know how the fuck they did it. I didn't ask Finder folk.
Oh, see, and there you go. Look.
I don't know how the fuck people that make a fucking Viking hole in the sky end up putting shit together. And for fuck's sake, there's a dwarf that comes around here and slapping bloody circles into your forge.
Yeah, okay, so. You know, he.
Sure, they have purpose,
tried
but
applying
still.
for, like, yeah, barley fits. Yeah, he applied for a job here, like, yesterday.
Yeah,
Like, he applied for a
apparently
good
his
few
boss
places.
is stating that he needs a job in communities he actually frequents quite a bit. Probably half of it is probably
Yeah.
just so that they can be sure he's not just lazing about. Probably same reason as me, actually.
No, okay. Yeah, but I think one of the main things is that, you know, I think we're
I
still
need to do
trying
one
to
by
focus on, like, higher local, I guess, because
Aye.
it's just...
And technically I am, I'm just out of town.
Well, yeah, you're just
It has been a
technically...
minute since I've seen you, Jack.
Hey, four. Hey, 404.
Hello.
Right?
Different bloke, you know.
Oh, is this like another one of your playtime guys?
Jason.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Alright. Then sure, I'll let you sort that out. Hoodie, what do
Yeah, you now with Hoodie
It
in
has
that
been a while
case.
since I've seen you.
I was stuck at home for a bit. Heat waves hit the desert very hard.
Tell me about it.
You'd be amazed how little wind actually carries across desert sands during heat waves.
I do enjoy the nice sunlight heat. Sometimes it's a bit
But
much.
there is a limit, aye.
Indeed.
There's a reason roofs were invented and it weren't the rain.
Indeed.
Where have you
It's
been?
better than the frigid cold of the abyss.
Where have you been, anyway?
I have been well. I've been taking on better work assignment of space exploration.
That does remind me about when that thing I've got going, I've been hired for a while ago, is then actually going to come to a head. Oh well.
It's a fun experience. A little frightening.
I prefer to keep space exploration to a minimum if I can help it, I'm afraid.
How come? If I may ask.
First time wasn't exactly pretty.
How come?
I mean, there was prettiness, but then there's also just coming face to face with a cosmic horror and the pilot thinking it'd be trying to suggest a good idea of trying to fly into the fucking thing.
You came across the living planet, didn't you?
No, black hole. Wait, less I know. The less I know.
The Time Devourers tend to be quite the menace sometimes. Was it a supermassive or just an interstellar?
I don't fucking know. I'm not exactly an astrologist. I'm a lad with two metal eyes bolted into his fucking skull, for fuck's sake.
Correct term is astronomist.
See?
Astrology studies basically what's called... What's the word?
See?
Where you
Christ.
think that the very star patterns depict how your behavior is. Based on what must be.
Well, whatever the fucking thing was, it unlocked a fucking fear in me.
Astrology is, basically.
Whatever the fucking thing is, I know I still need to work through whatever damage that damn thing did to my mind.
Have you tried weed?
What?
Having a bit of dope in your mind and having a deep, meaningful conversation with someone who you can share your feelings with tends to help.
Do you really think I respect the idea, but, you know, I'm pretty sure I'd have to take the pack off for the weed to do
Someone
anything.
you trust to talk to about your feelings and issues.
I know I've got some folk that can probably help me with it, though. I know I've got a couple people that can probably help me with it. I'll just need to see about asking them at some point.
But yes, little fun fact, that is a type of therapy done for soldiers, where they talk to a therapist while ecstasy is put into their system. Very small amounts of ecstasy.
I'm not exactly a soldier, but I get your point. I wouldn't be surprised if they'll do exposure therapy to me, for the sake of it.
From what I know.
Doesn't help that
Everyone is not built to withstand the weight of their words.
I don't know. I don't think I'd probably be a good talking to if I get weed or peyote in my system anyway.
You need just a very minute amount to the point where you can't notice it.
Well, what's minor for you is probably very different minor for me.
My mind is more capable of withstanding some of those things, so I can
Precisely.
to take care of such issues.
Never mind the size difference and the capability.
But there's also amnestics, which basically wipe those memories from me.
I feel like that would defeat the point of the therapy.
There's various alternative options you can take.
Listen, I've got a couple of blogs, I'll just need to see about asking them when I have time.
That is fair.
I'll probably have some time later anyway. Maybe. I don't know, but I'm just trying to keep to ground level right now, not thinking of the stars. Not that you can see them from here anyway.
That is fair. Some people prefer to be down to earth, and I can respect that.
Considering the fact that I seem to be the closest to that my head seems to be closer to Earth than a lot of folk.
To be fair, I was made to be an interstellar creature, though.
I mean, I kind of mean that both in a literal and metaphorical sense, I suppose. Sir, now there are very few folk around that seem to be of similar height or actually shorter than me.
Your height is not a problem. It just means you have great center of balance.
Well, I mean, never fucking mind the fucking thing on me back.
And you're less at risk for health issues.
That does explain
Most
a
people
couple of
around here
things.
only have one heart.
Huh. That does
It's
explain
all
a
you are,
couple
the
of
more
things
risky
about
you
how
are,
I've not
health
accrued
issues.
such injury. Oh well.
Fun little fact, humans that are abnormally tall tend to have more health-related issues with their hearts and bone. They're not made to withstand such
More
heights
space
and
for the
weight.
heart to pump. More space for the heart to pump blood around.
My solution is to have more hearts. 7 has made me quite stable.
I was debating on that myself, but I don't think there's enough space in my torso for it.
You can always just get smaller hearts as well. It's basically a pump system.
Would I like a
has to do.
Lackamore-sized heart, or would I like 2 to 3 mouse hearts? That's a bizarre question, and we both know it. Even by your
I
standards,
have what
hopefully.
I have what I call bisexual heart. Hearts that are within the bicep region.
I was about to
Very
say, that's
small
not
and
what the fuck bisexual is supposed to mean.
Not actual bicep. You know words are not my strong suit. Heart
Fuck is
it was a
hindering me.
custom-made heart made to sit within my bicep region.
See, that makes more sense. I heard bisexual, not bisexual.
Okay, words are not good with me. You know this.
To be fair, there is a distance between the two of us in terms of mouth to ear.
Look, my primary way of communicating is telepathic screeching with my siblings. It took me a lot.
I don't think I much appreciate screeching in the head.
That's why I'm not doing it. I went out of my way to learn how to talk to you all.
I like my ears. And so far, despite everything in the metaverse that I've been through so far, they've only been short ones.
That's fair.
Kind of surprising, actually. Huh. Ah, well.
But yes. I did have to get my acid reservoir removed, though, to make room for another heart. Which means more safety for others around me if I get injured.
Fair enough.
I'd rather not turn someone like you to mush if I start bleeding profusely.
Oh, I see, I see.
Well, yeah, having acid blood is quite dangerous for those around me, so I had that.
Aye, that would do it.
Especially my line of work, it makes it more safer for other hunters.
Ah.
You guys take care then. Let's hope it's quiet time.
You know, I do still remember that fucking day where you tried shooting me from atop the ridge.
What
At least
can
I think
say?
it was you.
You were quite the target.
Yeah, no, despite me height, I'm not exactly hard to spot, am I?
But please trust me when I say this is the fullest of truth. I was not going for lethal shots.
I know. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure no matter how fucking strong or thick me legs get, I'm pretty sure a round will still tear through it.
It happens.
No hard feelings. It was just business.
It's a lot of problems I seem to face as business.
With business, though, I don't kill friends. At most, I would incapacitate.
The worst you'd have is potentially indirect killing. But hey, that.
That would never happen with me. And it has never happened.
Well, to To be fair, at least on that job, if it's the one we're both still thinking of with the divers, I did almost bite it.
Yes. Yeah, they managed to be a little convincing on hiring me. Though I will admit the pay was shit.
You can't put a price on freedom and democracy. Yeah, you fucking can. It's called people working for you, you dafty. That's why they actually wisened up, and when they were actually wanting to hire me and a good few other folk, they actually wanted to give a shite.
The one who hired me promised a nice weapon. I think it was called a quasar cannon. But I never followed through with that, so I had them crucified.
I think that's a laser.
Yes. A laser cannon. It was quite the fancy gun, which I really wanted.
I think I remember spotting one of those in the hands of it. Not sure it'd be useful for your line of work, aside from basically just being a laser-based RPG.
It is quite fancy.
It's kind of neat. If I work with them again, I might see what else
difficult for me to wield. I could probably customize the trigger handle, though, to fit my hands.
I'll need to customize it anyway to work with me hands.
I have to
I mean,
customize
in
all guns
these.
I work with. With these murder mittens, of course, I need to customize them all.
And these multiple forklifts.
I'm pretty sure with those arms, you're pretty much entitled to forklift certification.
That implies I have any license.
They are quite fancy. You know, looking at those giant mechanical hands, I thought having a nice gauntlet, something like those would be pretty nice to have.
I get you.
Like a power gauntlet. I just think mechanical gauntlets are fancy and fun.
I've seen a couple afar.
And once I nabbed one from a space marine. It was so fun to use.
Don't get me interested in technologies. You're not gonna leave me wondering for the rest of the bloody day. Anytime I start thinking about it, my mind starts racing on how the fuck I'm gonna implement a minigun onto these arms.
I think you should get hand cannons for them, or just giant pistols.
I mean, that could work. I mean, I know I stole a giant Spaz 12 out of Nevada at one point.
I'd say 10mm rounds of gravitational reinforcement to reduce the recoil.
Maybe. No, I was looking into the same thing that LF is capable of doing, that digitization thing.
I think the term is called kinetic dampening for the pistols themselves, to reduce their recoil.
Yeah, what you mean. Same reason why muzzle brakes exist. But another time. I should probably actually get back to actually doing fucking work for a change. Instead of nattering about guns and I'm not even the gunsmith at the bloody garage.
Thank you.
No worries, far. Oh, if you head up to Jim and you spot someone in a red coat with white hair, give him my regards. Pretty sure his name should be Dante.
Will do.
Try and load them in. You're also going to see me upload a few things, and we'll see if they're compatible.
Okay.
How's things going here,
Well, I can
Two
see your
Tones?
stuff, so here.
Well enough. We're almost ready for transferring this one into here. Just need to finish this
Oh, I
last thing.
see. Right.
Hey, where's that other laptop, man?
Good question. I think Taran took it upstairs. I could go check.
Okay.
Do we really need both? This shouldn't take much. Bioprocessing power and work.
Okay, right. Just gonna be a bit of a system analytics,
I
I
see.
guess.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry, we're busy.
Yeah, no worries. Just wanted to double check where the laptop was.
Yeah. Okay, the setup's a little awkward. I'm going to move a couple things.
It is a stairs, Carpac has it.
It's fine. We're making do. All right.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
All right. All right. Hold on. I've got it. I'm just moving around a couple things, and then.
Yeah, I can see your proxy sign on it.
Why is that not moving? Hold on. Why is it? Oh, why is this strange? Workable, but strange. Alright.
Oh, so when you click on the file, it will tell you, are you sure you want to do a backup? Just be like, yes, just without the backup. Okay.
Transferring all the systems properly.
It's in. Hold on. Let me just do the quick reboot. My end. Okay, let me see. Okay, so every time you update the BIOS, it's always going to reset the settings. So let me see if everything's in the factory.
The settings should be fine at default. The only time we're going to change that is once the transfer is complete.
It looks different enough already from the original
XDM at least, because that's usually the one that RAMs. Let me enable that. Okay, F1 save. Yes. Okay, now it's just booting up.
I've not seen this kind of synth before, is that normal?
Alright. I'm seeing things as clean and good. Wait.
Seems alright.
Even if you transferred you yet.
Ah.
Alright. Okay, that's good. It's good, it's fine, alright. Now we should be able to transfer it, so we would have two options. Either we move it through your PC or we run it through me. Because I don't think we have any direct cables in here, unless we do.
We've got a lot of wires to work with.
There's a reason I put universal plugins in my fingers.
Hang on, yeah, I'll leave you two to it. You know better about the...
Hold on. There's a trash bot sitting right there in safe mode. Could you just scoot it over this way so I can reach?
Alright. I know it feels odd to call it that, but it is basically the model name. Doing it sake of, I guess, transferring from one synth body to the next.
Actually, what you can do is there's a plug
I
in
mean,
the back of my head.
old ones basically just old body just looks like a black and white trash can with arms and legs.
Let me connect my other one here.
Whereas this looks much neater.
There you go.
To be fair, I don't know much about it, so I can natter with you for a bit. I know about synth. I know a good chunk about synths we call a synth doctor, but I'm not a brain surgeon. I guess is to use the proper terms. I don't know. I spotted you actually behind the counter, so good on you. Haven't they seen Mickey right now? I've seen Arzix, he's right there. Why'd you have your gun out?
Wait, have my gun on?
Oh, must be me eyes playing on me.
I had no gun on me.
Me eyes are messing with me, sorry.
You're going crazy, honestly. You just gotta like...
There you go, Justin.
Alright, good, you didn't touch the limbo rings.
Anyways, he's gonna be looking for Toronto, but I'll you guys.
He's upstairs currently. I think he's having more of a private discussion.
Check what it is today.
I don't know. He was nattering with Corpac and somebody else. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something with a laptop.
Fair enough.
I don't know if he's in. I imagine when Tarrant I imagine when Tarrant's done with his nattering, he might be able to help you.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. I haven't even been to the bloody bar. Yeah, no worries. Also, congrats on the chip. They managed to work around the factor of the talking issue. I imagine, just internship, get some hands-on knowledge. I mean, oh, there he is.
About the longsword. Yes, the longsword.
Apparently, did he see Mick is in? Either that or I just haven't seen him.
Well, okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure Mick would have finished it by now, so... Your client...
Is that another one of those like $3 units just passing by?
No, I like...
Oh no.
Yeah, so...
But the one with the blue visor?
Okay, so, yeah, the one there... That's just a Leap Foundry unit, okay?
You think with all the advanced
Sure, I'll go with it.
What is the fucking do for ranges?
Yes, they do. They actually do.
I thought the previous companion models were already styled for that.
Yeah, no, they're like previous two. No. Okay, so, look, that is from their K-pop brand.
What?
See, what I'm wondering.
The fuck is K-pop?
Okay, you don't need to worry about it.
The only thing we're gonna think about is soda, you realise.
Yes, K-pop. Okay, so, yeah, so...
The only valid thing we're gonna think of is, you got matching berets.
Okay, so, right.
Yeah. Old friend of mine.
Is he coming to help pick up the thing for you?
You're actually taller than someone for once.
I'll pace it off.
I'm not laughing. Yeah, you probably have a reason for it. She doesn't.
For me.
This is that's me, not up to you.
What have you? Oh well. You looking to pick up the package early, or are you still moving on the coordinate plan?
No, this is unrelated. Bought a scrap engine earlier. I don't have the strength to bring that with me. But no, this is about my help with work efficiency for you.
What the fuck's can stop being a bastard with me? Christ.
Something that my old friend here is marketing is effectively an energy chocolate, something that can help keep you going and working even through some horrific exhaustion.
I mean, better for some people that don't have frankly absurd amounts of stubbornness when it comes to clinging to life.
Well, for that, so if not for you, for anyone who works under you or is beside you.
I mean, if it does it help with heart conditions? That reminds me, I need to hit the chip at some point.
I think anything that gives you more energy typically helps with heart conditions. No.
Usually I've heard energy drinks or bars or whatever is kind of bad for hearts. They're already
that's
kind of
what I'm saying.
stressed.
Generally, but these have antioxidants, which generally increase people's lifespans.
You don't want to lug it around. It's a it's a
Might be
sword.
useful, I don't know.
But if you'd be interested in such, we can talk prices.
I'm alright. Sounds like that would be something more usable for the chip, though.
You know, that's a wonderful suggestion. I appreciate
Consider
that.
that's both a pharmacy and surgical place.
You make a very valid point, and I appreciate it.
Though I wouldn't
yeah,
be surprised if
appreciate
they'd be a little wary as soldier types walking in to ask about selling energy bars.
Would it be less suspicious if I walked in wearing a suit with a big old smile and a briefcase?
I think you'd be more suspicious, eh? A lot of folk around here are
Exactly.
quite wary of corpo types and military types. For rather similar reasons, honestly, because they annoyingly tend to
We're
mix.
tired from those fields.
I mostly just went heavy first out of it.
Corpo and military tend to mix alarmingly well. So you... Oh, so it's not just a metal knife. Well, you've got one over on me on that front.
I was at one point, but I don't want to talk about that.
Well, fortunately for you, you still have your eyes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. What? The little did upstairs.
Doing business with you. Hopefully I'll catch up sometime.
No worries. Actually, you're soldier types, you probably wouldn't be too fussed about this. Hmm.
Oh, cool. Huh, kind of reminds me of one of my friends.
Really?
Yeah. Goggles, orange glow. Also works with machines a lot. Huh. I think you'd like Mortons. I think these two would get them alright.
I'd say so. We'll see if I can ask them sometime.
I don't need more. I need more soldier-looking types offering jobs to me.
Oh, no, they don't look soldierly at all.
No, honestly, he looks more like you, except more whimsical. How do I describe it?
Yeah, I think you described it best. Whimsical.
Probably best I don't have whimsy when I've got 700, when I've got 3/4 of a ton of fucking metal on my back.
Fair enough. Either way, it's been a pleasure.
If I'd have spotted you again, I'll probably have thought about it by then.
Alright, will do. And take care.
You don't think he's strong enough to lift the hinge?
Are you strong enough to lift an engine?
I mean, it's a scrapped engine, it's not complete.
How heavy did you say it was?
I don't think I actually stayed. I think it's roughly... I mean, it's an engine for a reasonably sized car. Something that...
V8?
I think. Might have been V6. I'll need to double check because a good chunk of the pieces are missing. One of the pistons for starters. I'll say... I'll probably wait... I'll have to double check. I'd want to wait...
Alright.
Race accident.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, they can handle that. I want to wager probably around £90. The least.
Oh, that's doable. Yeah.
Tell you what, let me go and nab it and see how it feels for you. Where'd I keep it? It was on the topper shelves, weren't it? Hey, it was this one. careful not to get me hand caught in my own gears.
For now, I'm just going to keep it stored away, but I'll see what I can do.
Ooh.
Alright, I'll be heading back.
I'm gonna make sure that they're not running through the street.
Well, it fits in the palm of this. It fits pretty well in this hand, I can say that definitely. Yeah.
Can you just put him up in my backpack?
Alright, let me see about putting this on then.
Yes, and then if anything gets damaged,
It's probably actually around 120.
Fake as hell. You could do something like that to make it look like it's real, but it's, you know, fake.
Why try to fake what we already have?
Ah, you've got a beret. You're probably used to leg and back exercise. Get to it.
alright. I am taking the old chassis to my quarters. Could one of you get that garage door?
Sorry, what? Okay. Like, I'm pretty sure that's...
What you doing, bees? There was. I need to put that into the system.
What the hell just happened today, sir, from everything I just saw?
Got compensation for basically having been delegated a scrapping car job finally, as well as selling the scrap engine from said car to somebody else. So tidy profit for me already. It was about 420 as a current.
Fair enough. Seems some of the small synthetic here, so they knew, or what the hell's that about?
I don't know. I wasn't a part of it. I think that's more Hoodie's thing.
Ollie.
Oof. Okay. Look at click it in me. I swear it keeps snagging me head. Ah well.
That seems there's of all things, a K-pop LF line. What the hell it's here?
What the valley hell is K-pop? Because I certainly assume it's not. I'm going to assume it's not a soda.
I think it's some old style of music genre.
Oh.
I think there's like a movie made about that. It's another story. My main question is just, of all the tech they have, they went back to shooting sharpened sticks with a piece of twine for a weapon.
I guess.
AKA the bow and arrow. Really? That's the best they could muster? Downright silly. Insulting.
I don't really know, I'm afraid.
With blades and such I can understand. Those don't lose their utility. But a fucking bow and arrow, you can be with plasma guns and all that shite.
I don't really know. I don't know, maybe if the arrow was plasma tipped or something.
Oh man.
There's only so much you can improve the idea of essentially slingshotting a stick at somebody at comical velocity. Let's add speed. Christ.
At that point, they'd be better off with their companions and slinging it. Yeah, whatever.
I should probably put this down. Yeah, you'll do. Nobody has a habit of using this drill machine from this side.
If we're making a business out of it, it is perfect.
Look, what happens in the mega buildings? I don't know about, I don't need to know about.
Oh, I don't even know what goes on anymore in there.
Exactly.
I don't probably know, and half the time any sounds that sound like they come from there just sound like someone's fucking around in our vents.
Pretty much.
But yeah, no,
I noticed
just
some things changed and I was just like, whoa.
What?
But
I'm sorry, what do you mean stuff changed in there?
the little projector screens, they're like 2 new ads on there.
Okay, alright, we've got to take a look.
You never seen that?
Oh, our hood. Oh, our hoodie. Sorry I hadn't been around lately. Heatwave's hitting quite fucking bad out in the desert.
Yeah, it's been hitting me hard. That's why right now I'm sweating.
Christ alive. Oh, remind me to stop by the chip on our way back. Need to pick up another dose of the prescription meds for Jonah.
News thing on that part is skimmed over that for the most part.
That's Opticos.
Opticos, yeah. So I don't know.
Have we done anything with those parts yet?
What parts? What are you talking
The parts we got from our little outing. All the different synth parts alongside 4 of the Opticos bodies.
I think with the Saren World, they had like a news thing out for that, but just
Think?
skimmed it. So
Yes. As far as I was able to read, it's basically like what was happening at the Dome around like the mall we went to for Christmas.
Right now.
I wasn't there.
They really bothered to erect a full fucking billboard up there. Fuck's sake. Nothing says say.
Idea back then, but I see that now it's here.
Nothing says a well-off community like a giant fucking billboard for a security corps.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, okay, no, I'm looking at like way up there. That's white. Is that just a?
I thought that was just light pollution from the upper levels bleeding down.
No,
this is actually bright.
That's new. That is new. Like white light up there is brand new. Something's going on there. I don't know what it is, but that's.
I don't know. Maybe the people on upper floors are holding their own little sunbathing, like saunas or whatever the fuck.
No, I think.
Or they closed out the skylight just to fuck with everyone here.
No, there's no skylight. Well, no, that would be a skylight
Would
because
it be?
we would be underneath. No, we would be underneath the upper.
Another play. Aye.
So yeah. Yeah, so the plate would block out any natural sunlight, so that is all artificial.
And while I would recommend the wasteland lifestyle, the cons of it are starting to hit pretty badly for me currently. For me and the family.
What, you mean like no connection, no water?
No, it's more the heat waves. Or the active sun waves. You'd be amazed how very little wind actually carries across desert sands during heat waves.
Yeah,
You think the god of wind was just dead.
I don't know shit about any gods of wind. Just
I don't know, I'm just
surrounded
saying.
by mesas.
yeah, gods of wind. Alright, well, I don't know. what
Water isn't the
Saren
problem.
is.
It's making sure the water's actually safe is a different matter entirely.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know what Saren is.
Let's go, we'll take care of the rest. That is so hidden.
It's let's go. As in, like, let's go. Because
Almost looks like the branches of this little wedding bower is is about to stab into it, honestly.
No, I think it's already gone through.
Mason's not caused any cracking, considering it looks like it's overlapping two of the shutter pieces.
I know the bakery apparently is going to be opening. I saw the inside, I'm like, oh, finally they actually have like some equipment.
I wouldn't know. And I don't know enough about Cybertronian biology to see about helping people in that regard. bastards with your tall legs.
Bakery, so I'm assuming that it's going to be eventually.
It's been under construction for a fucking while now. The person who's like trying to renovate it, I haven't seen them like in months.
I don't know, maybe they're like ghost ones. They can only come in when no one's looking.
Well, I guess I missed them. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I've not seen them there. I've just seen them.
I can't say, despite the doors being swung the fuck open, it is not operational.
Your fucking tall legs, let me have a look at this. Oh, I see.
Oh, God.
I think that might be. I think there was murmurings of maybe making it into a marketplace of some kind.
I think I should go around Bayo 9 more often too. Apparently,
If I ever get time.
Yeah, same here.
Troubles at home are becoming more and more frequent as the summer continues. Heat and sun waves struck a lot earlier than we expected this time.
Yeah, I hate the heat waves too. They are a bitch.
Especially when they break your fucking hydroponics equipment. Because we didn't exactly get protective tarps over them in time.
Oh, that sucks. Want some help with that later if you need it, or you got it.
I was already trying to help. That's the reason I weren't in yesterday. I was busy trying to help Amelia with it.
Gotcha. Hey, well, it might seem as if they more often they call that for people.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. If you see more of that candle selling guy, maybe you could buy some for me. I don't know.
I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, apparently Snowscale helps fix people up there, but she's busy, so she could use a hand. And we both know Snowscale. I guess Winter has gone good with rust buckets, so we'll help him out.
You know, you're probably gonna fucking call me crazy for this, but you know, the candles that Bo was able to sell over at Bay, surprisingly edible, actually, incredibly.
That was
the advertisement.
Minus the string week, of course, but you know.
I'd imagine it's like trying to eat a block of butter.
Apparently it's flavored animal fat type of thing, so technically it's more or less a candle of butter at this point.
Or if you will, just trying to eat a slab of lard. It's like pork fat.
I don't know, cut a piece off with a knife, spread it on toast, probably fine. Hell,
I think it's probably better cook with it.
My brother Jesse ended up testing that idea, and it worked surprisingly well, actually. Never thought I'd have lime toast.
Toast?
Lime.
Any time.
One of those old green fruits.
I thought you said loin.
Loin? Oh, yes. Oh, I love making butter out of the loins of another bastard. Come off it.
Yeah, whose loins are you licking? Probably your lass's.
Me lass, for a start.
Again? What about doctors? Do we have that at least?
That's all I'm willing to say.
Fair enough.
With one of my sisters, though, who fucking knows whose line she's trying to go for at this point?
I'll stop making jokes for a kick me arse.
Oh no, I can make jokes about me fucking sister all the time. I'm pretty sure she ended up fucking sleeping with a couple of folk that actually tried to hire me for a job. That was after they hired me. They haven't even done the job. We haven't even done the bally thing yet. Apparently having natters during that triple birthday thing that was happening at Atlantis. I don't know. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna have choice words for Mars or choice words for Zaz.
Yeah, dear.
They ended up taking me to a hospital, which I got down
Oh.
really horribly.
Well, hello.
Yeah. You're supposed to help me with a loin, but I don't know.
Hey Toronto, there's a guy named Jim waiting for you at the garage.
Oh,
Why is Jim at the? Why is Jim at the garage? He doesn't know where I am, right? Jim.
oh, hey, another one of those
Yeah,
drones.
Jim. Okay, all right, I'll head over.
Oh, one of those
That's
drone
just a
folk.
very, like there is a very short fox tape line. I have no idea what's going on. Investigate that for you. I'm going to
I don't fucking know. For all I know, you know what, I've got time, alright. Let's check out what's happening at garage, then I can come back. Preferably when things are less nonsense. Keep your thing going, Tim. Oh, the valley.
Steel
Pro
charity.
wrestling. Yes.
Yeah.
Pro wrestling tournament, all for charity. Every fight, people using steel chairs.
That would be something to ask Aurora about, because I know she's organising tournaments already. I'm sure she would be thrilled for that.
Okay, yeah. So here's the
Steel
evidence,
charity.
right?
Yeah.
It's all pro wrestling. Everyone has to use a persona.
Persona.
I can see why you were calling him over.
It's wrestling. Just going like that's Toronto.
Yes.
Were you more rooting for him to bash people or for him to get bashed?
He just walked up to me and says, Toronto, and I have an idea.
Oh no. That slightly scares me knowing the ideas Tarrant gets up to, but go on.
Yeah, Aurora would be the one for this.
Yeah, Aurora would be the one for an hour for this. I don't know if she's in gym because I haven't went up there yet.
You know, if this goes through, I have a terrible idea.
Then again, I also haven't had the bar yet.
She might be in the gym. I don't know. I mean,
who am I looking for?
Aurora. She's like she's about.
Or an intense looking scene outside.
Like Aurora.
Next to little Timmy.
She runs the gym. Like because I've not seen
All black lady.
I think
colorful
yeah.
hair. Highlights in her hair.
Seems alright actually.
So top black lady, blue and pink highlights. What else did he say?
Looks like she's walking up. Or he's walking up, I don't really know. Could be one of those McCoy mates.
Highlights in her hair. Long hair, she's in a ponytail, something like that.
I can probably find her then.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, go for it.
Oop.
All right. So now the question is what did you find
she's
out
partisan,
about
boy.
the miniaturized? What did you find out about the miniaturized Fox Tech guy?
Nothing. At this point I can only assume he's either been cursed, which haha. Or some other weird malady has befallen him, in which case haha.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna have to watch.
Listen, I'm gonna absolutely take my chance to laugh at corpos and military types all I like.
Yeah, you're free to laugh at me because I'm more military.
Of course, but that's just the future.
Well, to an extent.
Hey, he's the owner.
What? Hi. My, what big teeth you have?
See.
Man,
Huh.
you could have just like okay. It's like, you know, one of those big bad wolf things. It's like, oh my grandma, what big teeth
Oh, I see Juno
or
in
the
this.
best to eat you with. Rah, 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 rah.
That's one way of
There's
looking at
maybe
it.
a dwarf.
I don't know. But yeah, okay. Anything I need to do at the moment? Or?
No, but I was trying to figure out that fox tag way small, but
Did you
I couldn't
actually
get an answer.
I couldn't get an answer.
Am I going to have
Is
to
he
ask
too
him
embarrassed to say?
Wait.
Well, I can go. I can go try again.
If he's too embarrassed, I'm gonna lean
I
on
can
him
ask
getting
myself
cursed to
if
be
he-
tiny, in which case, haha.
Yeah, we're just debating the we're mildly intrigued as to the nature
I get an
of
idea, I get
there's
an
a
idea.
fox tech guard who's been like shrunk to like this big.
And I realise I need to hit the chip
Finally
anyway.
make a short joke at somebody.
You can, yeah. Actually, you know what? That'd be
Fucking
great.
miracle.
Come on.
Fucking miracle.
Yeah, because you're fucking taller than some people, Barley.
You know what? How about you have a drink?
I've not got the pack on. I know what's gonna happen. I know what happened when Zaz ended up stealing some of your drink.
Thing game up, guys. I'm gonna head out early.
Oh, hey, there's Chase again.
Alright, have a good one, Winter.
Yeah, don't explode the garage.
You better.
I make no promises.
It's not Tuesday yet.
Come on.
At least you know the explosion won't be because of me.
Come on. Okay.
What about?
You know what? Okay.
Thank fuck he wasn't around. Thank fuck he went
Why
around.
were
if
you
that was the
small?
case.
What?
I got shrunk.
Haha. So it was
They
cursed.
fucking gave you the dwarf treatment.
It was cursed.
No, Molly.
No, not quite dwarf treatment, I think.
Look behind this guy. Look behind this guy.
You mean the one on the table?
Yeah.
Yeah, size of that guy. Hi, Juno.
Well, you got shrunk down to fucking doll size. You fucking action figure looking.
Yeah. Thanks to Zuki.
Oh, Christ, hello.
Okay, alright, calm down.
Christ alive, Vox.
I'll be damned.
Okay, so first things first.
Christ alive.
Just get like a metal pipe or something.
Actually, while I'm here, I should come and pick some up.
I see.
I want to buy some painkillers. Some painkillers? Sure thing, Jonah.
Hey.
Here to pick up prescription.
Oh wait, no, I'm not allowed to.
Oh
sell
yeah, I
this
got you.
Yeah, Freehorn.
What kind of painkillers are you looking for?
So they said the synthetic stuff is more to ask garage people, but I managed to get a big book on cybernetics, so that's one half.
Usually Ripper Chip is meant to help with assigning for stuff that's, you know, meant to go in you. Oh, thank you. Hang on. What was the price again? Was it 100? Or 50?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's 100.
25 grand piece.
Ball of heart mids.
You said that spell lasts for an
Hey,
hour, right?
here you go.
Even now?
Great. Thank you.
Cheers, Carrie.
Yeah, of course.
So I can still change my height on command.
What's with the drone made that was in here a bit ago? What's with that drone made that was in here a bit ago? No, I was just curious, to be honest. It's always weird seeing one of them. Because they're always different, apparently.
Reduce and large. Cast it on yourself.
Yeah, actually, but and disassembly drone back at Zone 7. Last week.
You don't even have to have any magic to do it.
Fair enough. I only remember meeting meeting like two others properly. One by the name of Zed and the other by the name of SC. So,
You want your stick back?
Interesting.
sure, I've met a couple other drones, but I never got their names. Or if I did, I've long forgotten.
Well, it's kind of hard keeping track of different names.
Especially when odds are good, they usually just tend to have one or two letters.
That's true.
Do you think they thought about having actual names? Or are they just that used to their little code names?
Not sure. I don't know how, what, or why they're made, so...
I don't know. If you run across any, then feel free to ask at that point, I guess. Oh. Ah, I forgot about the little guy. No, I remember.
Stress melt away.
Oh.
Hi, do you want to come in?
I have done, that's,
Is that?
I can't tell if that was a motorbike engine or gunfire.
I think that was a...
When you're ready.
Just tiny Exy.
Flux hit me real bad there. Oh, you sideways.
Go right ahead. We've always got a serious answer.
I my parts now. Hi. Mercy. I ran into Miss Ghost earlier today because she was around, and then I also ran into Miss Jonah, but I forgot to get her number so that we can contact her for something.
You are very full of burger.
Oh,
you are
yeah,
small.
she's very
But then when you get big again,
She's really
that
pretty
amount
and
of
she's
burger
really
will
strong
not
and
change
she could
size
like
because it wasn't
pick me
part
up
of
and
you
soup
when the spell was first cast.
Yeah.
So suddenly your very full stomach becomes a very empty stomach because it's only a small amount.
Attempting to get
Wait, hang on. What if it grows back with you?
You can
Yeah,
start going.
that's the thing. Like, the magic's affecting everything on the person at
Oh,
the
they
time
hang
it's
out on the
cast
counter
upon them.
sometimes.
But when they eat something that is introduced, that doesn't have the magic imbued into it.
They've wandered off into the back parts.
It's okay. They're trusting.
Do you want to constantly feel full and then empty and then full and then empty and full and then empty over and over again?
I don't think this is a lot. I don't think this is a good light eating diet.
I thought about it, but like, I
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of like being able to just change myself freely.
Yeah.
Emotional support for the whole Valley Zone.
I realize now that I could do the wildest thing ever, but it would involve if Exy had a tongue piercing.
Change things around me, you know?
What?
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
Because prestidigitation allows you to change the flavor of things, but it has to be inorganic material.
What, changing the tongue piercing to be constantly tasting like burger?
Making the tongue piercing taste like a burger constantly, so she has the flavor of burger until the smell runs out.
Well, I prefer to stay. Unfortunately, I prefer to stay at normal
Always
sauce.
be able to have the taste of fresh, hot, delicious burger.
It seemed like I was making progress, but then, you know, the
That's like
heavens
a
exploded
little bit much, and also kind of, you
the
know,
circle of violence is
why?
inevitable.
My brain works in strange, like, off-the-track ways sometimes. Like,
So it's
that would
not
work.
really,
I hate it.
I don't think I can stop it.
But it's the same kind of thought process that led me to try and figure out whether or not I could cast the spell catapult on someone's heart.
I think I just need to eat more.
Oh God, don't remind me of that. That's. Ugh.
Okay, can I buy you a snack?
Which is...
Well, keep your little size altering magics away from me. I prefer to stay at me height. I'd like to not get even smaller.
It's considered an organic object because whilst catapult doesn't
I'd like to not be even fucking shorter than I normally am. Christ. But I need to head back to garage. Cheers. Oh, hey, look.
It hurts to be old.
I see Tarant's not currently in, so he hasn't blown up the place yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I had a sort of go on mechanical arm.
Hey, got me some medicine for one of my brothers. Heart issues. You know how it is being head of the family.
Oh, don't worry, I understand completely. If there's anything I can do for you within my power, you tell me and I'll help you right quick.
He'll be fine, he'll be fine. Heart meds will at least keep his heart to actually go to a regular 80 for once.
Also, I'd assume you guys are working on the Foxpick Ledge dwarven plates?
First I heard of it.
What's that?
To be fair, I hadn't been in the last 2 times the streets were open, so due to my own issues.
Right, well, the Foxpick Ledge got shrank earlier today. He came to a red jacket, and he bought dwarven steel off me and wanted to make plates out of it. I told him to come here, and I know what he talked to Toronto.
I remember hearing about a long sword of swords, but I think that's a different thing.
I probably.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Joel the Foxpick guy.
Oh, the guy I called I fucking name called having a backside like the top of a brown sauce bottle.
Holy shit, today is hot.
Hoodie, I mean this in full good faith. Are you fucking surprised?
Yes.
You are wearing this fucking thing. And what looks like a fucking turtleneck underneath.
You see, sometimes I like wearing stuff. Look, I need to wear myself a leather jacket next.
You need yourself a fucking robe is what you need.
I need an air conditioner.
What happened to the vents I was trying to help? What happened to the vents I was trying to help cover?
Did the vents extend here?
Well, in fairness on that front, I don't think an air conditioner would do much. You're sitting next to an active forge, for fuck's sake, Hoodie.
I know, but I
And
was
a
dying
fucking
out there,
blanket
even.
of a
Look,
beard.
It's very humid. It's very humid as well. It's not helping.
But to be fair, one of the benefits of water, we don't really feel the heat that much.
Hey, fair.
Damn it.
Probably because you work near forges often enough that you've just gotten used to it.
I mean, yeah, look, I can just straight up do this.
Don't fucking grab the molten rocks! Don't juggle it, you're gonna risk setting something on fire.
I don't know, dwarves don't really feel the heat.
And I'm not talking about your beard.
Don't worry, the beard's nice.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if it's downright laminated.
Were you to be surprised, I got to use 4 types of conditioners, 2 shampoos, some resistance.
Is there a rune hidden on the underside of the beard as well?
But you know, that is a good idea.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I didn't think about that.
That's
we
on
do
me.
have hair braiders.
You've bought hair braiders to infuse a rune. No, you braid a rune into you.
We're doing a protection specifically for my beard.
Oh man, I'm all
Aye,
sore.
but I go through quite a process to maintain this beauty.
I was gonna say it here. I was gonna make a joke at the fact that me or one of me kin could probably use it as a blanket to sleep.
Well, you probably could feel it, lad. Don't grip the feel. Very soft.
I'd rather not. You don't know where my hands have been.
You don't know what her minds have either. I just got done touching a hot forge fire.
Well, true, but that's actually gloves. Odds are good your actual hands underneath the gloves are probably clean.
They're scarred.
But clean.
Clean but scarred.
I'm amazed I haven't caught scars on any non-fur part of me yet.
Speaking of which, your sister survived the last time they were here, right? I know we got a bit too drunk near the end.
Yes, I know I recall that. Especially considering that she went to Atlantis the day later, because apparently that's not enough alcohol, apparently. Either that or she really slept it off and just wanted to head over and have a party. And I wouldn't be surprised if she fucking slept with some folk on the way there, but she won't when she were over at Atlantis, but she won't tell me.
I do know that she passed out relatively quickly, and I got worried that you were going to be mad that I killed her or something.
Oh, if you killed her, I would absolutely be right miffed over it, and respect, and understandably so.
Oh, no,
You may only have a few hundred dwarves. I've only got 7 siblings, and that's it.
Well, no, don't worry. I understand you'd be pissed about, and I would have felt extremely bad.
And then I'd probably have to figure out a weird, arduous journey regarding powerful folk I know to try and get her back.
I'd help you, but I know there'd be some tension while I'm helping you.
Very teeth clenched in that thing, but thankfully, we're better off for it.
But as long as she's doing okay, next time I'll give her a lesser brew.
I mean, presumably, as far as I'm given to understand, either you just gave her a little too much or she stole some of yarn. And paid the fucking price.
I stole some from out of my mug.
Ah, that'll do it then. If you're going to say half the reason I was even able to keep up with you is just because I still had the pack on me, that was 6 extra gallons of blood worth of alcohol resistance. That was a lot of blood for the alcohol to change the content of.
Once we're done, we should go get some drinks.
True, true. I haven't had a drink today, and I've been nattering quite a bit. Wouldn't you be surprised if my throat's starting to parch on me?
But first, I think we should see.
But we're still in the business hour of the night. Or the day, or whatever the fuck it is.
I had to talk with Toronto yesterday. Poor Red Jacket. I tried to get the job at the garage. He says I was overqualified.
True, you've got blacksmithing, armor smithing,
weaponsmithing, gunsmithing.
Pretty much anything that isn't smithing.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Too chubby to be doing anything which seems.
True, I mean, me and Tarrant are technically synth doctors with the amount of knowledge, except he's probably actually licensed for it. I know I remember hearing a joke earlier that odds of...
out in the forge.
I know I remember hearing a joke earlier about the fact that with the pack on me, the amount of metal, I technically qualify for forklift certification.
Oh, don't talk like that. All the ladies love a stud with forklift certification.
I've already got a lass and a kid on the kid on the way.
You didn't tell me any of this.
Well, it's a little embarrassing.
Well, this calls for a good celebration when we're done here.
Well, when they're eventually born, anyway. Doesn't seem like she's going to go into labor any day soon. Don't really know when,
I'd always assumed you were single.
She'd only come around here. Mainly because A, it's a little too loud for her cat ears. And B, I don't think it'd be wise to go into Zafira while pregnant, would you? No, it is fucking silly.
No, I wouldn't expect you to bring her here.
No, even if she is wanting to get into engineering, she's more teaching off of me.
I'd also, when she's done having the kid, if she gets free time, she could always go to one of the engineering classes the Titan Bone gives.
I mean, who better to learn engineering of her new hobby and possibly new line of work from than her future husband, eh?
I don't know.
Even if I don't
Actually,
exactly have any
a lot of
licenses
people-
for it, sometimes street knowledge is better than any fucking school will give you.
Oh no, don't worry, I understand.
Or I
that
guess
completely.
sand knowledge. There's not many streets
You
out
don't
in
know
the
what I
desert.
find amazing though? I'd had somebody from here to go to one of the blacksmithing courses, and they came back to me and said they didn't expect the instructor to be so heartless.
I was about to say
You're the
harsh.
dwarven instructors. You may not be a dwarf of the guild, but they're gonna treat you like an apprentice. They're harsh. They're very mean. But by the time you're done,
Whatever happened to positive reinforcement?
oh no, there is positive reinforcement, but you need to understand, dwarven engineers don't like it when you try to. They're very traditional in ways. They don't like
You have
new
to
ideas.
work for it.
For example, inside the dwarven world of engineering, if you, for example, take an already existing thing and make it better, if the elders of the guild support that, you'll become very famous. However, if you try to make new stuff and try to push the new stuff into fashion, the elders of the guild will beat the fuck out of you.
That sounds about right.
So whenever you do a blacksmith or engineering course for us, you're dealing with grumpy guild elders.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the street's closing in 5 minutes?
What?
Are they?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Streets have only been
an
open
hour, I
for an
guess?
hour and a bit. Only been
What?
open for
An hour?
around 2 hours-ish.
Huh. It's almost been 3 hours.
I was gonna say, Zaz weren't too much trouble for you, was she? I mean, I doubt it. But still.
Hey, what do you mean, the bot interview?
No, Zaz. Me sis.
Oh, my legs.
No, that she was fine. I just made sure she was safe and that she didn't get too drunk. And then I called you and she inevitably got too drunk.
I mean, she's not exactly, prohibitive. Not when it
Next
comes to
time she's
alcohol,
around, I'll be
and
more
definitely
careful
not
with
when
the
it
drink.
comes to flirting with folk. Christ alive.
Oh no, you're fucking telling me. She was flirting with Void.
Aye, that's Rax. I mean, listen, I won't lie. Looking at her, looking at Void, I can understand Zaz, but I also already know she's nabbed, so.
You know, one day I'm gonna want to meet your wife.
One day, maybe when she's actually capable of it.
Of course. I'm guessing she's at the compound, but I'm like,
More or less. Oh, I was stuck at the compound yesterday, that's why you didn't see me. Stuck trying to help Amelia, another one of my sisters, fixing up the hydroponics plant.
as for me, I had to do an interview at the bar today.
How'd that go?
It have been pretty well.
How'd the gun go? I guess the sick bit where you get a gun pointed at you.
Oh no, they didn't point anything at me.
Huh. Usually that's a
But if
usual
they did,
part
I
of the
just
interview
didn't notice.
process.
Or
No.
if they did, I just didn't notice.
Pretty sure you probably would notice if you had a gun pointed at you. That's usually a part of the interview process. I had two pointed at me during the interview for here.
Chances are they probably assumed that their bullets would do nothing against the armor. I did warn them ahead of time that heavy rune protected armor is,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm assuming I wouldn't be surprised if they'll somehow ride. If he is somehow without his helmet, a bullet will probably kill him.
Oh no, totally, because you need to understand, you take off the armor, the chainmail, and the runes, I'm fucking squishy.
True.
Oh, die.
I mean, there is still that fucking cat devil to thank for why I'm somehow living right now. Why I haven't broken me streak of living yet.
You seem to have an on and off relationship with cats. You're married to one. And
Well,
then
not
there's a
married to
demon?
one yet. I haven't actually even managed to get the engagement going yet.
Why
Actually,
do you not have a ring, lad?
no, I have the rings. It's just that she's currently just stuck at the compound at this point. I can't really do anything. Especially not while the heat wave's fucking going on. Once the sun wave eventually passes and we're back to regular desert temperatures, then I could see about trying to take her out.
You want someone to officiate a wedding?
I don't want her suffering heat stroke while I'm trying to propose.
No. When you eventually do it, you will officiate. Grandma, I'm a priest.
When I actually bother to, go with the marriage, but this is just her engagement rings. And besides, me and Mickey forged the rings ourselves, so at the very least we shouldn't need to worry about it.
Out of curiosity, how is marriage for non-dwarf people? Because for us it's a very complicated thing. If a male dwarf finds a female dwarf, get up in male status. For example, I'm technically what's known as nobility within the dwarven clan. I'm technically nobility, which means that I can only which means I can only marry nobility or lower, and I can't marry loyal clans. So let's say I find a gorgeous lad and I want to, lass, and I want to marry her. What happens is I need to make tribute to her clan. Essentially, they'll put a coin of their clan on one scale, and then you need to add oath gold and gems to the other side. Only when the father is properly happy with the amount to show that you can support his daughter and give her a lifestyle she deserves, will he take his coin off the scale and let you get married.
Let's see. I suppose it depends on the society. With me and Lane, it was simply just she met me, we get to nattering. I wasn't aware she eventually fell for me until a while later. Then it just hit off at that point. Usually for me, tribute and stuff is usually to make sure, alliances between gangs and families just tend to stay afloat.
The other thing is how dwarf children are maintained, or at least once they're born. Once a child's born, and all of the male relatives of the family will take them, bring them to the church of Grugny. That will then be where the priest of Grugny will go and write their name into the ledger of the hold. And then, once that's done, all of the female family members will take the dwarf, then they'll go to the church of Valaya, which is then they'll be given a name and blessed in the holy waters.
Let's see.
Every dwarf has to do it.
Oh, that does make sense. I've only paid tribute to another family or gang, only a little bit, only one recently. Actually, you live out in the west a little bit. I don't know if you've ever been or heard of it, but hoodie. Was Motor World? You heard about it? I think he's off at his own little place.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, we got our emotional support coming in.
Oh. Oh my goodness, we got a goose.
We have the wee goose.
Goosey now. You goose, you goose.
Hello, you goose.
Oh shit. Almost rammed into someone. Anyways, it happens.
The fuck are you playing?
Alright, I'm heading out. Take care.
I'm playing bumper cars.
And I'm over here
Alright, see
giving
you
a nice
later.
story that'll probably help you. That'll probably get you some extra knowledge out in the West.
Bumper cars.
In the
Look at
West.
them. Look at this.
Oh what? How's the thing between? I just realised. Oh, I see. You were messing with that. That reminds me, Hoodie.
What's going on?
Yeah, well, flying around the mega building, especially some of the higher floors, is going to get people to freak out, so maybe don't do that.
Why are people freaking out over a drone?
The corpos do, because they think people are spying on them.
Oh, wait, there's corpos there? What the fuck?
In the higher floors, yes.
Oh.
That makes
Wait, hold on,
sense.
I'm flying on the exact floors where,
The Pars are spying on us. Quick, shoot it down.
I haven't gone too high. I only went
Or
to
whatever
the
the
exact
fuck.
floors
See, now
we
here's
walked on.
something else that's fun. The clan that I come from before I was with Clan Titanbone,
Oh,
it belonged to a man known as Joseph Buckley.
Alright.
You can see,
People get scared of that.
Fair
Look at
enough.
him. Look at him. It's
Actually,
so
before it
great.
leaves me head, Hoodie.
You guys,
Yeah.
See you later, you guys.
Yeah.
How's that thing going that I asked of you and Millie about trying to get a quarry into one of the mesas, or a mine of some kind?
I did tell her about it, and she was like, yeah, we can probably take a look around, but she's been so sleepy that she hasn't been able to move much. Her,
Son ain't doing her any favors on that front, I know that.
Oh, we did find a cool ass place though.
You'll have to show me.
Well, it's not even in the desert. We went way beyond that. We went to a forest.
You went to forest?
Yeah.
I know a different bloke that lives out in the forest, but wiser for me to not say where he is.
The place that we found was literally a freaking facility, an abandoned facility that we found.
Alright,
It's
you're
so bad.
you're interested in me.
We found a facility. We don't. Well, everything's kind of gone. Everything's broken, and there's a lot of cave-ins in there. But the facility looks pretty cool, though. So
Sounds
we're thinking of making
refurbishable.
that like a type of hive of some kind. Then again, we also realized that connecting that, there's also like a missile silo that's abandoned.
Does it still have a missile in it?
No.
I was about to say.
I was gonna say Clan Titanbone when I would like to know this location.
If there's a missile silo, I'm thinking in my head, hey, what if we somehow brought that place to life and actually turned that place into like a, I don't know, a missile launching facility for ourselves?
You want to try and shift all of
Where would you
the...
build the missiles?
You want to try and
I
shift
have
the
no
facility over to where you and Millie tend to be, or you want to
I
recreate
don't
it?
know how I'm gonna move a mountain to another mountain.
Yeah, no, probably wise to try and take measures, try and figure out a way to create a blueprint, and then we'll see about trying to recreate it.
What we're thinking is having multiple safe houses, technically.
Alternatively, you could also see about trying to recreate it for the sake of building into a mesa. Use that as staging ground for a mine shaft of sorts.
Good.
To tie you the mines.
Missile silo and the facility.
I asked them to try and make a quarry or mine shaft into one of the mesas surrounding where they're trying to set up out in the west. It's a lot of good minerals out in the mesas. Oh. Don't nick him. I know you're probably.
It's too late. I'm already calling in the miners guild tonight, and sorry it's too late, lad.
I swear to God, if I'm gonna have to try and take control, I don't want to cause conflict.
No, it's fine. You're just gonna have to deal with a bunch of angry, gray-bearded miners.
Christ alive. Usually used to dealing with old coots. Trying to be like, oh, there's gold in them there heels as he's digging in a fucking sandworm heel or some shit.
You know,
Just
it's
agitated.
been seen throughout our generations of dwarves that as dwarves get older, we don't get weaker, we get stronger.
Fair enough.
But I mean, a dwarf with a grey beard is a scary thing because he survived for that long.
Considering the fact that you seem to be on like 500 different war fronts at any given time. Suppose that does make sense.
Understands our main campaigns in the Underdark.
Passing the last hour of the streets now. I'd say we can get ourselves a drink.
Alright, let's go for it.
You want me to bring the pack or not?
Hey, that's up to you.
Tell you what, I'll bring the pack. We could see about... actually... What if I just... get a drink with you right here instead? I know I have been wanting to try that blackout state, but let me get the pack on instead so I don't collapse within 5 seconds. I'll survive 15. Probably. Although this will probably mean I'll have to stay at the chip a little bit to get the pack decontaminated with the blood alcohol content, but you know, that's on me.
Just eat
What are you?
What?
Hi.
Sorry, what are you doing? Are you like having beer?
They call it Blackout Stout, 210% alcohol content. It's going to really fuck you up.
Good on the alert. I didn't see anything.
Hey, it's not like I'm buying it, we're just having drinks as a mate. Benefits having a brewmaster as a buddy.
No, that's... Okay, you know what? As much as I'd love to, I still feel like I need to be conscious today. So have
You want to try the smaller stuff? You want to try the smaller stuff that he gave me sister in that case?
What? Okay, what small stuff?
We've got alcohols for every type of pellet, lad.
Okay.
You like it sweet? We got the sweet roll.
Sweet roll.
I remember that was what that was what Zaz had drunk at one point.
So you see, the dwarven ale making process, even though it has a high amount of alcohol content, a lot of people end up being unable to taste the alcohol itself.
Okay, right, look, just so long as I don't end up, like, crashing into the walls or something, that's...
You'll be fine.
As I currently state, will end up being unable is actually the alcohol content. Only got 35% alcohol.
As far as my sister has described it, it's basically as though you managed to turn a jawbreaker into a beer.
35%. That's the lowest we got.
35%. Seriously, 35%. 35%. That's 35%.
And I've got near 7 times.
That's low.
That's the lowest dwarves make it for quarantine bone. Even the
And I've got near 7 times right here.
That I carry around. The healing ale that I carry in my barrel is at least 65% alcohol content.
I mean, hey. Considering that most people tend to get entertainment out of you. Yeah, no, quite sweet, isn't it? I believe my sister described it as if you somehow managed to liquidize a jawbreaker and turn it into a beer.
No, it's not just that, it's the strength of it. Christ. God.
Which makes me wonder how the fuck my sister drank 3 of the fucking things.
Considered water.
At least for what you told me
Okay,
over text.
First things first, do you want to like 35%?
Hell no, I don't drink anymore.
Okay, alright.
I drink sometimes, but
Okay.
Try to stay focused. Come
Well,
here.
you want to make this one of them sometimes?
You are not shoving
here.
me into like no, hey, no.
Look, I haven't done anything funny in a while. All right, I'm not squeezing it. Get your head out of there.
I was about to say, I have a beer in me hand that's 210%. The funny here is already available. You can see me pass out in real time.
See, I like to focus on my mental lately, and drinking just makes me all dumb. Obvious.
Well, that's the point.
What are you trying? So what you're trying to achieve clarity?
Okay, whatever.
I have been for the past
Fuck
2
it,
years.
whatever.
Mental clarity, and trying to deal with my own emotions. Obvious. It's hard enough trying to teach a brand new synth how to fucking live in Zafira without.
Tastes like how a Juliet smells.
Oh, God.
Ugh. Okay, you well, I thought you only had 5 braids.
Hamsky, you didn't adopt them, did you?
I don't think I've adopted them, but they're acting.
You don't think?
I'm trying to teach them because they're brand new and everyone will fucking say the worst shit to them immediately. I had to push like 5 people away. I almost kicked a guy in the fucking teeth because he was saying some horrible shit.
Then we got to get you to the Ripper Doc for the detox. Hello, Red Jackets! Toronto! Ooh. Oh. I don't know how to disengage your pack. I can't get it out anywhere.
Considering your proximity, you'll probably spot 2 levers next, like up over, like to the sides of his head, like above.
There we go.
You'll hear the pack wind down as his right arm accidentally hits the 3rd lever.
Ooh.
Do you remember the fact of him talking about the connection points?
Yes.
Alright, so that could probably come back to you. It could probably come back to you about remembering how to disconnect. Feeling around, you do at least spot the connection. You at least realize where the connection points are. It's just a matter of disconnecting them 2 at a time.
Alright. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna carry you, lad. Let's go.
Oh wait, hang on. You want me to lie down for it?
Lie down.
Oh, just carry me like this?
Alright, let's go to the Ripper Doc.
We'll see.
Alright, so we made the mistake. Is the Ripper Doc open?
Oh my fucking god, I don't think it is. Hold on.
Oh yeah,
Let's get
tried slapping him.
I have
That happened.
blackout cell.
Great.
No, follow me, anyone? Okay, I'm coming. Oh, right here. Never mind, you don't have to follow.
Is he dead? Can I eat him?
No, he's not dead. He just had some of the finest blackout dwarven stout he ever damn had.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of looking for his snack parts.
Alright, you gotta drink this, okay?
Mr. Hamsky parts, is Mr. Randolph talking?
Oh, you're asleep.
He had something called blackout stout. It blacks him out.
I can see that. Armsy? Wake up.
I hope we get together soon.
4 more minutes, man.
You should be on the same way with Mr. Hamsky.
Smelling
It'd be
salts.
fun to get an interview with the person who runs the It's we used to record it every Sunday, parts down in the 9
Come on, RZ.
And the 9 heavens burnt down
Need
and
you to
all
drink
those things
something.
kind of vanished, so I gotta find my cousin. It
It'll make you feel better. Come on.
It exploded and then it burned down.
For the most part, it's
Lean back, lean back. Come on. It's only a little bit of liquid. Just swallow that, okay?
I did.
Okay, you got it? Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, I plan to.
You may
like,
want
once
to aim him
it's
towards the
up and
trash
running,
can. Okay?
be on pretty good term parts with Mr. Runoff because he's a big guy. And we knew each other before.
Alright, in about 30 seconds, he's gonna barf out most of that. Well, I gave him syrup and Ipecac, so it threw up. Yeah.
Alright, welcome back to the world of the living, lad. Did you enjoy the beer?
There you go, there you go.
Did you enjoy it, lad? Would you like a one?
Don't give him another one.
Well, this is about what I expected, but... Is it meant to taste like watermelons? Or was that you?
No, that wasn't me.
I should have
Blackout
probably
Stout doesn't have a flavor. Alcohol content is so pure at 210%.
So you're selling to me that I essentially drank very, very purified, like, medical alcohol dressed in a tankard, more or less. Oh,
Right, but the way the
thank you
dwarves
very
brew it,
much,
it's
thank
not
you very
medical
much,
alcohol. It's still regular alcohol. Although it would be used as one hell of a disinfectant.
That's one way to disinfect me fucking liver, Jesus.
But I'm gonna sit you down now. I'm carrying you bridal style. This is safe for you and your wife, not me.
Ah, Christ alive.
Well, if you want to rest in here, you can.
Yeah, no,
okay.
you see, I'd become immune to blackout stout.
Wouldn't be surprised if you got it in your belly veins.
No, thank God you guys are open. By
How
the
long did I
ancestors, thank
last
God
for
you're
a
open.
black diet actually? Was it actually 15 seconds like I said?
30 seconds.
You'd last for about 30 before you just dipped.
Yeah, though I probably should have asked to have me on. I probably should have taken my eyes out before I took a swig. It is not pretty falling unconscious with your eyes
Get
open.
your pack decontaminated at some point.
I'm pretty sure whatever Carrie gave me, she caused it to basically skip the hangover straight into the vomiting phase.
Yeah. You should be fine. Drink a lot of water the rest of today.
Maybe.
Yeah. Drink a lot of water and have a big dinner.
Okay.
Oh, good? You want some gum?
Christ alive, how does 7 bottles of fucking moonshine not do that to me? I just sleep soundly like a baby.
It's dwarven stuff, man.
Fucking dwarven moonshine or something, Christ. That reminds me, we're probably gonna have to get the pack over here again. Just in case. Usually I don't tend to hurt me, Sin. Unless it's funny. In this case, this is the unless it's funny.
I don't know how funny, though.
I mean, I imagine it was probably a little funnier with me drinking 7 bottles of moonshine, though. My stomach definitely didn't like it when I woke up.
Here's this thing.
Alright, so here's the question, Ixie. Which one?
I didn't know you had multiple sisters.
I have 3 siblings and 4. I have 3 brothers and 4 sisters. The cute one. Mind you, if he's not telling fibs to me, she also got fucking blacked out. Not by the same drink, but mainly just because apparently she drunk a few smaller drinks of his and then stole some of his stronger stuff, but while she was tipsed.
Dude,
you guys gotta be careful.
You see, the dwarven tradition dictates that there's 2 ways you become friends with somebody. You fight them, or you drink with them.
Ah, okay, now I feel it. Now I feel it.
I am.
To the little
But
ones.
also, I'm technically a little one.
The little ones. Exy, I'm probably older than you. I'm 25.
There's an old dwarven saying of my own
Christ.
clan, and it sums up the way that I am very, very clearly. It goes very simply, let your beard stay forever wet.
So I know that's under the context of drinking, but I know me sister Zaz would take that in a very different way.
I wasn't gonna say it.
And I'm starting to feel the effects of post filling the trash can. Ugh.
Well, I got some painkillers, very mild ones. And like I
thought it
said,
would
have
have just
some
been
water.
just a small, I guess, drink, I guess. Can you give me the water back?
What's happened to this one?
He had some of the finest dwarven brew Clantyne Bone makes.
Yeah, no, careful there.
Hit you with the mud! It's
Barley
so much wood, I'm so
feast.
fucking sorry.
Are you okay, Exy? Oh, no,
You didn't accidentally slosh some of it into our mouth, did you? Oh, Christ, that sounds like you're gonna need it after me. Tell you what,
Okay, some tissues.
we just get 2 painkillers, drop them into the
Yeah, we
fucking
all have
glass
some
of water,
healing.
let it dissolve a bit. I'll take a.
didn't mean
Let
to
me
whack
take
you in the
these 2
face with the
painkillers,
mug.
put them in the bottle,
I'm so
put them in the
sorry.
glass, and dissolve them a bit. Then I drink, and then she drinks.
Okay.
I sort of
You're gonna try.
Assuming she didn't actually go for another part of different part of painkillers. XA
I think she went in the back. Let me go check. her
probably
out.
did.
Patching up the fact that I accidentally hit him with the mug. I'd feel bad.
Exy, you good?
I'm so sorry.
I think they're just laughing.
I didn't know you were gonna lunge forward like that. I didn't.
I was gonna say I could give you the other half of the glass of water since painkillers are dissolved in it. If you say you're fine, you're fine.
But at the end of the day, I always do go by the Clan motto, may your beard be forever wet. Which is why I drink so much.
Again, I won't repeat myself.
Same.
Alcohol is good in moderation,
fun of me?
evidently, and this is simply the consequence of me drinking a fucking full tankard of something that has 210% alcohol content.
Oh, I didn't know you did the same.
They're the one making fun of me.
Is there anyone working here right now? Hello.
Cheers, here, you can have the glass back.
Is badly injured upstairs and they're bleeding out.
What?
Wow, he said that so calm.
Alright, let me drop this.
So calm and so delightful.
Alright, let's get your pack over here for decontamination.
Just in case. I know I was already plotting to head over to a different airship later or not.
Oh, what airship are you being a part of?
Azure Wings. More community than dwarf type ship, you know.
You think they would allow a dwarf of Clan Titanbone to be there?
They'll allow me. They'll allow me, and I have a habit of duffing up an arena they have on board. Way up.
He's right behind you.
Wait, what's the...
The other behind you. Hill.
What did you see the other mine?
Oh, there. Yes. Hi. Welcome. Congratulations on not dying.
I'm good at doing that.
Huh?
I'm good at doing that.
Please don't go around hitting people.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yes. Okay. So now the question is, do you think synthetics are capable of having childhoods?
That was so fucking close.
I mean, I don't know, maybe.
This is why you
Hi, you master, by the way. I saw you jumped in earlier.
Philosophy. Yeah.
Depends on if you have them already, like, created inside a child-sized body, and then, like, years go by, then you transfer them into an adult-sized body or something. Like what happened with old Timmy.
So you're saying that it's based off of like their physical attributes then?
I mean, it sounds theoretically possible.
Yeah, no, I know.
I
but
mean,
like,
we're
if
not talking
someone's,
about
like,
metal
in a
that grows like we do.
Yeah, but like, yes, hello.
Well, I sure hope you do find something eventually. Something's about to come your way.
Hello.
I mean, I work
Sorry, what,
parts, and then there's also Miss Artemis wants me to be a secretary.
Yes, hello.
Do it on him. Act like you're
My
trying to
bigger
grab
concern
them.
right now is the cycle of violence.
I mean, I could just actually.
Try to grab them. For self-defense.
Anyway, let's quickly grab the pack before it leaves me head. Oh Christ, it's fallen over. Thank you for at least disconnecting it.
I struggled, but I didn't break anything.
Don't look like you did. Let me try and help me tip it onto its. Let me tip it upright. Let me look at the fuel tank, or blood tank, technically. So, what color was the blackout stout alcohol again?
But it should have been a pure black, like an oil.
Yeah, the blood's darker red than it should be. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna need some detoxing. Don't know if Marcus will be able to help with that, actually. Hey.
Just wanted to check how you're doing, because I saw you was walking in.
Hey, we're doing fine. He's alive.
Me being daft enough to accept a blackout stout from him.
Also, now we need to talk since you're here. How's the search going? I know that I tried to help you out the best I could.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I believe there was going to be another meal.
Yeah, we're just gonna have some kind of meet up sometime. I'm trying.
Yeah, no, I was trying to set up like a safe. I was trying to set up a safe zone around the route we're actively looking for the sake of this.
I try to do
All
something
you
on
need to do
mine
is
too.
ask and I'll allocate a few more skeleton forces of Clan Titanbone out to the area.
I'm
have
already
desert
in.
rangers.
Oh, well, I feel like I'm already enough, but, you know, can't have enough help, to be honest. But there is the phrase too many cooks.
Exactly, trying to keep it small anyways, cause...
No, that's gin. My eyes were bugging out on me. I think I was sensing some weird shot of his
There's
through the
too
fucking
many
walls.
cooks and it might make them goddamn roaches run scared when they see big groups of 8. Or they see people moving around
That
organized.
too. It's a factor of taking them by surprise. See you coming, they're likely to just scarper and take everything with them. Most
see,
we'll
now
get
that's
is just
a
concrete.
special
Most we'll get is just
the
concrete
Rangers.
floors and broken boxes.
They're stealth experts.
The thing that really matters is what's come afterwards. Make sure there ain't no people
Blowback.
trying to retaliate and looking after Felix.
In that case, if there is potential risk of blowback, I'll make sure it's towards me and not you. I've got automated turrets at me home. They ain't getting in. They ain't getting in unless they try and make like a sandworm and tunnel underneath.
Your Clan Titanbone Skeleton Rangers is at the behest of if you want them. I'm not gonna force them onto your searching team. But if you do want them, all you need to do is ask.
Hey, I managed to find a large sandy plain type area we can make use
So
of.
I'm fluxing. Just thinking extra security once we find them would be nice.
Looks it's hitting me too.
Oh no.
Also, Clan Titanbone does multiple types of reconnaissance. We do ground, air. The Rangers can use gyrocopters, so they can also air
I'll bring it up
recon.
when we try and have a meet up when we're looking at one or
Aye,
two
I'll be able to
places
ping you
left.
coordinates once I've gotten the place set up properly.
Yeah, So,
if you ever want my help,
I tried
just
astral projecting.
give me the coordinates.
I tried astral projecting, and I saw a funny location. It's like a dark metal hallway, and I don't know if that's what I saw or if it's just like an interpretation.
I mean, there's also an issue with that idea. That's not a lot of info to go on. That could be a lot of places out in the wasteland. Hell, that could have been one of my fucking living corridors, for all I know.
I heard two voices, like an old man and a young fella arguing down the
so not
hallway,
loud.
but when I tried to get close,
Don't rightly know.
If worse comes to worse, send me the coordinates and I'll personally come and support you.
Hey, Ali.
Thank you.
Resting like a nice camera on Barley's shoulder.
There you are. And now you're stuck there.
Well,
I'm going to
considering
attach to my armor
what you're
plate.
holding, Marcus,
What do you have?
bit of a silly question to ask. Are you capable of doing that weaving thing when it comes to BAC?
How's it going? You staying safe?
But the what?
To
BAC?
blood alcohol
What?
content.
To do what? To do when I'm... Wait, am I good at doing it when I'm drunk?
I was just saying if you're able to even do it, period.
I mean, yeah, I can. I'm
Like
good at
detoxing,
holding
getting the alcohol out of the
conversations.
blood and
I'm just
such.
kind of bit...
You're a bit
Well,
agitated.
maybe I should, like, I can, but I probably shouldn't. Because when I start getting buzzed, I'm still good at conversing, but I'm really bad at moving.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'd rather you not have the potential risk of just transferring more of your alcohol content into my bag, into my pack.
That's the thing, right? Like, I can... Okay, no, that's gonna sound weird. No. What's a good way to say?
You gotta debuzz yourself by buzzing me.
Push... Like, huh?
Well, you're saying you can debuzz yourself by buzzing me instead.
No, I can push fluids out of a body.
I see.
Okay, it still sounds bad. Okay, never mind.
I can
That
see
sounds
the idea
horrible.
though.
It's like, oh, I suck your
But
blood.
I also just
suck your blood.
But I also realised the odds are good it probably won't work because I'm needing to detoxify the backpack, considering that Barley Fist offered me a blackout stout and I was silly enough to accept.
I kind of want a blackout stout.
That's
but I've
210%
already
alcohol content. It knocked me out in 30 seconds. Like, snoozing like a fucking baby.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe I should have taken that because I have purposefully not paced myself with this because that's the goal. But it's gonna take more than this to do it.
I mean, to be fair,
blackout stout, but I'm gonna time rune lock it so you don't drink it while you're here. It'll time unlock in 2 hours. I can't have you getting passed out on the streets.
That's a good factor, honestly. Plus,
Once you get
minimizes
home,
risk
you
of
should have enough
whatever,
time to unlock.
of being passed out on the street and someone nicking someone of yours.
Once the
So
time
they-
rune unlocks, you should be
they
home and
try.
safe, and it'll open up
Ow.
for you.
Okay.
Alright?
Whatever, I'll be able... When I get home, I'll be able to ping the coordinates for it.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Actually, would you like to see how a time rune lock works?
Ooh, the flux.
Oh, nearly. I was gonna say, sorry I
as you can
haven't
see here
been
at the top
exactly...
of the bottom,
Sorry I haven't been speaking to...
Fine, man.
Sorry I haven't been speaking too much in the collective chat room of sorts. I've been trying to help my own kin out at the compound. Heatwave hit early.
That's alright, that's alright. You look after your Alpin, scouring. We need.
Hey, half the reason I'm here was because I managed to sort it out.
Oh, Okay, now, oh, it's hitting.
Yeah, no, that takes a minute. That's probably why I was completely gone after 7 bottles of it, because by then the 4th one had probably actually took effect. And I'm pretty sure the 7th hit while I was still asleep.
Well, I'm a steady rookie man, but if I don't pace myself, it's over. That's pretty much all it takes.
Me and Barley paced ourselves with our contest, but the pace was much quicker. To be honest, it was just chugging the damn thing. You had the fucking cyclone technique.
Yeah,
I was just drinking
idly
normal.
taking little sips when I was chatting with some folk earlier, and then I realized.
To be completely honest with you, Armsy, back to the conversation earlier about you and your wife, or soon-to-be wife. It's not against me to one day want a child of my own.
I mean, I've got a kid on the way. I just don't really know when it's going to end up happening, to be honest, considering that she's not showing any signs of being in the later stages.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't mind having a wife and a child at some point. Somebody to pass on Bruin to.
Fair enough.
Felix and I, we was trying. I kind of keep that secret, but hell, he's missing right now, so.
I get you.
It's whatever. There wasn't any kind of signs or anything. I doubt we're gonna want to do anything like that anytime soon, but.
We'll get him back.
We're gonna go get
Don't
the
worry.
other pack decontaminated. Listen to me. If you want my help, just send me the coordinates, alright? Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Oh, okay. Okay. For a moment, I thought you were helping in the conceiving of my child.
Or I mean, if you want to help with that, I can help too, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I don't know, you got rooms and help with fertility or something?
I swear to fucking God, you end up. Swear to God, if Zad ends up catching word of this, she'll probably ask to be a fucking surrogate mother at this point. Fuck me sideways.
No, but
I was saying we're gonna get him back. Don't worry.
Find me.
Don't fret. And don't worry.
Well, hey, bro, if you do got like some weird like fertility, whatever kind of things, so things that are protected, you know, baby, whatever.
Don't. You are
that help support a family.
La 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 la.
What do you mean you already got one on the way? Like you've not already done the?
I am not going to think about the idea of a fertility rate. Fuck off.
Unfortunately, we don't have
something
anything
that
like
protects
that.
children.
It's all about the other god we follow. For example, brewmasters follow Valaya, the dwarven goddess of hearth, home, ale, and fertility. It's our ancestor god, but we can't physically take that on touring.
Well, I mean, like if I can pray to like a god that looks after like children and like protects them, that'd be great, you know?
Wait, I don't really
Priest
know.
of Valaya, I could
What about
physically
Hestia?
stir you in.
Hestia is a good home and hearth type of god.
No, you know,
I am technically a priest of Valaya, so I could.
I ain't saying give me some like fucking magical Viagra. I'm saying take kids.
I think that's more the chip shop at that point.
Yeah, I think that's the thing you're thinking of.
Let's talk more about this after we get this pack decontaminated.
You know what? Hey, you know what? If we really want to keep nattering about this, we can talk about it at our assigned coordinates. All right?
That's not what I'm saying.
I'll get coordinates to you. Then it's your prerogative if you want to get coordinates to him.
Okay, I'm good.
All right?
We don't mean coordinates to fuck, we mean coordinates to go and help you
To
search.
discuss about Felix. All right? Sounds like you're gonna need some detoxing with this bloody pack at this point.
No, I was just looking at you, trying to remember. It's like, okay, coordinates. You both send me coordinates. I wasn't thinking about fucking, man.
I will send you coordinates. Your prerogative to send it to Barleyfist.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what
It's your decision who you want on this.
Yes.
Watch
I
out.
was not thinking about sex.
Alright, let's get you back to the Ripper dock to be decontaminated.
That was just accidental, more or less. Alright. You able to lift 750 pounds on your own? Give or take however much 6 gallons of blood will weigh?
I can get the proper grip. Actually, wait, so we do have a device for this? Hold up. Would you mind putting this on one side of your back? Just gonna hand you a little small, like, metallic hook. Do you mind just putting that on there?
Or wherever it'll fit.
You see, we have this fun little thing. This is made out of rune-reinforced weave fiber. So...
Are you turning it into an actual backpack?
It helps us negate some of the weight with a specialized rune.
That does sound like a good idea. Just be careful about the keg on your back.
It'll be fine.
I mean, I hope it will be. Just careful to not drop it, since I'm walking behind you on this.
What? Did someone shrink him?
What?
I ran into a pack of skaven. Did some damage in my hand.
Hey up, Mark. I'm not that hard to spot, am I?
No, sir, I'm fluxing.
Alright. We'll figure this out. Worst case scenario, I'll just have to empty the shite out of... I'll just have to fully empty this pack and just refill it. But that'll take time. It'll probably stop me from doing any fights over at the airship. Or good fights, anyway.
When are you going over to the airship?
Let me see. I believe it tends to open its doors to visitors around 2.25 hours from now, give or take. Usually I tend to meet another magically inclined fellow of mine there.
Do you think you could send me this, sir?
It's... Yeah, okay. I'll do it once the session's done.
Do you think they'll help our piston?
They probably will. Well, I've seen a lot of folk being there. A lot of folk occasionally a couple of folk I didn't even realize were also from here. A couple of folk from FF as well. Small verse. Let's see it. Oh Christ. Let's see about finding somebody to take this in for detox anyway. It shouldn't take more than an hour any road. I can wait. Well, I can more or less wait in the back, any road. Xy's part of it. Let me see. I'll go ask her you search that way.
What I do? I'll look over here by the...
Aye aye. Eh? Oh no. If I recall correctly, Aiden also works from Guardian.
There's a company. What was it called? It's in front of Charles's shop.
Was it that blue and white?
No, red one.
I don't really know.
Let's go in front of
Are you able to ping people from medical by chance? I've got me pack out front of the thing and needs a detoxing because of blood alcohol content.
I'm gonna go check on what company was that.
Hey. Alrighty, thank you very much, Ixie. Barley Fist was searching for somebody else out in the first street, so it's a good he's probably going to come back. We'll need to figure out a way to get this in, mind you. Because I'm certainly not reconnecting it to me soon. Yeah, no, Barley Fist managed to attach some rope, so if you are able to lift it like a backpack, then maybe. Yeah, we might need Mercer actually. Yeah, go get him. You're not that strong, but you are that pretty. I mean, I can't really lift it with me hands. Most of me strength comes from me spawning me legs. I really should stop trying to drink so much at the rack. For my own fault, but oh well, I'll live. I'm leaning on it right now.
No, what noise?
Those arms can definitely lift like 3/4 of a ton, can't they?
How heavy is it?
Minus the amount that 6 gallons would probably add to the weight. About 750 or so, give or take a few pounds. It's like a metal deviation.
Did anyone hear weird music?
No?
No?
Weird music.
Hearing it now. Where? Who's saying that?
Could be global.
Oh shit. I couldn't see you.
I'm certainly not hearing anything.
Yes, broken.
Hey. She's just needing help lifting this in for the sake of detoxing the fuel reservoir inside of it. Drunk Barley Fist blackout stat and paid the price.
Well, no worries.
I mean, that's a tankard that's about, what, as he described, 210% alcohol content?
Open the doors.
The door's already open, I think. Hey. Yeah, hold it open. I've got it here. Just take a lift. You know the size of it, it's around this size.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, no, sadly I can't lift it with my own hands, and if I reconnect it myself, the alcohol will just go back into my system, I'll black out again. Hey. Bring something to, bring you some equipment or items to see about detoxifying the Razy. Considering that, he told me that blackout stat pretty much is pure black, like oil. And take a look inside the fuel Razy. Damn thing looks like it's, well, pretty sure Exie has brighter blood than this. I don't think I should, that's probably not the right. Pretty sure a devil has brighter blood than this right now. Christ. I'm pretty sure if you just set it to go, I could probably keep an eye on it. You should be able to connect into it. Either that or I'll have to take the pack out there, take the Resi out directly. Hey. Yeah, circular pattern of sorts. If that's the case, I could see about repowering on the pack direct to see about getting the blood flowing in that case. It'll be a bit risky, but alright. Ah, good. Okay, so I did do the connection. So Silas did do connection points on this side, actually, right. Still follows the same train track method that my side does. Good, so we won't have leaks. And since it's flowing, it won't have reasonable opportunity to coagulate. Good. Looks like it's working. You're up. Show what it looks like, I guess. Looks like it's working. Not seeing it flow back up the, I guess, output pipe? I guess, is this input? Does input go in? Right, okay, so I got it mixed. Right, so in that case, we could see about just leaving this here. I'll keep an eye on it. We'll just have to leave. Feel free to keep the sign there. Oh yeah, Carrie also lives here. Aye. I don't know if Carrie's already upstairs or if she was over at First Street. Aye. Alright, I'll mill around for a bit. We'll do that, then I'll see you. And I'll just keep an eye on it for the rest of the way. If nothing else, I've still got a gun in the pack in case somebody tries anything. Much as I don't want to shoot inside this place, it's the nature of defense. Considering that, I believe Flower, or no, it was Marie, the electric one, was questioning on whether or not I should be staying here, whether or not about the safety of it. I mean, the windows are barred for a reason, after all. Alright, let's leave that running a bit. Let's see about heading over to First Street then and having an answer in that case. Yeah, feel free to lock it. Hey up.
Did you see?
Jesus whipped.
Where is everyone?
Probably at First Street, but there is also the fact that the streets are soon to close. I'll still need to mill around here for about 10 minutes, so if you want a natter in that case. Actually, yeah, you kind of need to stay here over time for 10 minutes anyway. Sorry about that. Bye, Void.
Talk about it. Huh? What? Yeah.
Is everything good up here?
Yeah.
Oh, Void.
Arcade for like an hour and a half.
Yes?
Did me sister did he give you too much trouble when she were here a while ago, did she?
No, but she had raging bisexuality as she described herself.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, she's trying to court me own fucking girlfriend, for fuck's sake. No wonder.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You should be noticing if you want to be in a relationship. You should probably tell them that.
I know Lynn's apologetic about it. The only reason I'm even going to let it slide is just because at least it sates her fucking urges, so she isn't trying to jump on everybody she sees. Although I say that, it's not like it stopped her from trying.
Yeah. She was kind of just like just saying that my lover, was really lucky to have me.
I mean, in fairness, both of you are pretty, so I could see where she's coming from. But Christ alive, she needs to control her sin.
Yes, girly pop, you're pretty, you're fabulous.
Oh yeah, I saw that joke invoice, by the way. Protection detail for me sister. Discount of 100% out of cuteness. Christ alive.
I mean, she was adorable. I will say that.
That's fair. That's probably half the reason Lynn can't stay mad at her half the time.
Yes, you
Yeah.
come here. Never talked in
You know what? Because I have too many damn things of these. Do you like brownies?
Sure. I could do one.
I'll give you 2 for your sister.
Oh.
I at least want to make a friendly gesture for everyone.
Fair enough, though she might take it a different way.
Oh dear. At least I didn't tie it up in a ribbon with a love letter on it just to make her go bitch.
Oh Christ. Don't make me sister go fucking nuts about it.
I'm not. I don't do that.
I know we have.
I don't like
Because at this
playing
point,
with people's feelings, no.
if this ends up continuing, I'm gonna have to straight up lock her in her fucking room until she calms down.
She's going to end up gnawing at the balls of her enclosure. Maybe I'll take my to be with my
Either that, or she's probably just gonna be looking shy up on the computer. I don't know. Probably trying to look
Oh,
you up
God.
on Mezzamate.
That's odd.
Either that, or just probably trying to ask Lynn and thus getting likely denied, considering that she's. I don't know if she's in the late stage or if it's in the middle to late stage of pregnancy currently.
Oh.
So I don't really, because while I know some friend of mine was trying to pull statistics of how long a pregnancy lasts for a species, I'm pretty sure she was pulling it from the ferals, from the feral kinds of the species rather than humanoid types. Much less the fact that me darling Lynn comes up to about your chin, I think. I mean, to be fair, she'd probably agree with Zaz about you, to be honest, and Exy.
Maybe. We don't know the opinions.
Like, to be perfectly honest, I know Zaz. She definitely asked you if you were single.
Yeah, she did.
Because I guarantee you, if you said no, her next follow-up question would have just simply been, can we kiss? She is that much of a fucking disaster, I'm gonna be honest with you. I forgave her on December because I didn't actually think Lynn was still in her room at the time we sent her back to it. Because she hadn't actually gotten the December relief for 2/4 of the fucking month. I know what that head tilt means. Short answer, heat cycle.
God. That's a lot to think of, but streets are closed now. I might need to get back to Hader and snag him because it's our 4-month anniversary.
That's fair. I have to mill around here for a bit for the sake of mainly because I have to have Exy around for the sake of I'm trying to detox me backpack after I made the foolish mistake of accepting Barley Fist's blackout stack tankard.
Gotcha.
Where I lasted a grand total of 30 seconds. Hello, why are you carrying Shiro like a lost baby?
My hand disappeared.
He's always doing this.
Hello. Alright, no worries. I will try to keep Zaz under control, Void.
Oh wait, he needs to be more offensive?
I should stow this away.
There's a musician they should listen to. He was like called Yi or something?
Hello. Sorry about the things near the beginning of the day. Just light ribbon you get.
You're okay. Is it true that people show each other love and affection by hitting each other?
Depends on what kind of relationship they've got. If it's vitriolic best buds, then probably. If it's actual lovers, probably not, unless both sides are into that. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not with that case. I think at that point they're just best buds that are that have a habit of training with fighting. If you're talking about Jean and Shia.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Last time I checked, lovers don't have a habit of hating each other. Best friends, that depends. I know Hamsky and Tarant seem to have a habit of bullying each other when they get opportunity. So I can't really say.
Is that a white-head devil?
Well, that bloke? Probably, I don't know. I haven't had the habit of nattering with him, and I don't tend to talk with people that look like savvy devils. That's accidentally a slag on the devils I do know. Shite. Oh, they did take this act. They did take away the fucking purple poster. Thank God, replace it with something much better. They would be again.
I mean, like, yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah. I'm just telling you, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't. I'm trying to understand them so I can go, okay, this is the judgment I can give about them as a species, and like try to fucking judge who they are as people. Yeah, no, I don't like them. They're weird, they're fucking strange, and they're psychos. Well, I wouldn't say that. They might be psychos, I don't know. But, like, they're killers. They're killers. I'm not even gonna say, oh, they're not killers, they're doing the right. No, they're killers. They fucking hunt for sport. And for honor. So it's like, you're a fucking killer, and you scare the shit out of them. I'm just trying to understand them, so okay, I at least know who I'm dealing with and how I can talk to them. You know what I mean?
Aye. Oh, we still got about 5 minutes, don't worry. Definitely makes it sound like, all the permits and honor and shit. It makes it sound like the Wasteland is somehow the fairest place on this fucking planet.
Honestly speaking, I also don't know that it is too. Yeah, that's fair. I understand that.
I mean, true,
That's
true.
Just me, though. I like to understand things. I like to understand things, the process behind it before I, sit there and go, ooh, you're a bad person, or you're a good person.
It's the nature of their character. Depends if it's the nature of their character. If all they think about is like, I will destroy you for my honor, or whatever the fuck, then it's like, you either have got to have a very good fucking reason for it, especially considering that we know how problems can very definitely arise when things aren't exactly told properly. That incident a couple days, like I think last week.
What incident?
Weird shadow dream creature or whatever the fuck trying to take Eli's place, I think. I wasn't aware of that when I walked into garage, so I thought people were just murdering Eli for no fucking reason.
That's kind of fucking weird.
Yeah, in the garage as well. You'd think the people to tell about that would tell about the potential pertinent information about this before you started shooting and smashing would be the employees. So yeah, understandably me and Ollie were right fucking miffed before we understood everything.
Yeah?
Hell, originally we thought it was the fucking mold coming back on us. And that got me right fucking paranoid for I learned it was nightmare creatures or whatever. Like trying to be weird nightmare manifestations or whatever. I thought for a second I was going to end up worried about a potential duplicate of me roaming around.
Wait, hold on, there's mold that can fucking do like. Wait, what? Whoa. I fucking am overlapping fucking. Wait, whoa, hold on, there's mold that can fucking turn into people? What?
I don't know, probably not actually. It's just that bullshit ended up making me worry about it because it bled mold before like Aether actually cast a spell of Dispel Magic on it, and that caused everything to vanish. So it was purely a magical being, so it weren't mold in any capacity.
That's fair. I just wanted to make sure, like, you were informed and, like, clarified about, like, exacts of the situation instead of going off of, like...
Yeah, exactly.
Basic things. Of, like, oh my god, people say they get... Because the way it was told to me at first is that I thought they killed a fucking child. Like, an actual, like, child, and not, like, a drone of, like, some fucking alien thing that may or may not be trying to kill us all. I don't know. It's something gonna happen to me.
Oh.
No, like, so, okay. Okay, so, the way not the kind of drone that you think. So, you know that insects, I know that, I figured that. You know that insects, like, they have, like, the queen and the
like
workers,
ant drones type.
that kind of a drone. Like, they don't have sentient thought, things like
Yeah,
that.
hive type of thing.
I mean, as far as I...
That depends
See,
on if it's
that's what they're trying to
individual
figure
or
out
part
right
of a
now.
hive
That's
mind.
why I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. At this point, like, they're saying one thing, I think the Bayo-9 folk are trying to figure it out and see, is that right or wrong, and go from there. That's what I could interpret.
I don't
The way
know.
they're saying it is that it's a fucking, they're a drone, they don't have sentient thought, things like that, etc., etc. If that's true or not, who the fuck knows? I don't know right now. That's just the way they're telling us and telling people who will listen. Whether it's right or wrong is yet to be determined.
Christ.
Oh yeah, no, so should they have happened today? That's great.
True, property damage was still punishable.
Well, heading to the shop, Alex.
Hey, no worries.
I'll be sitting there.
I haven't had time to get you over to Bay in any capacity just because of the nature of the, well, shot that's been happening outside the city. Oh yeah, we should probably move to check on it. Hey.
What's happening outside the city?
I live outside the city, it's a wasteland. Desert wasteland.
Oh. Wait, you live in the fucking hellscape? Why would you do that?
No, it's fine actually. You're thinking of the irradiated part, north of city.
There's a different wasteland up in the... Wait, there's another part of the wasteland? I thought it was just
As far as I'm
irradiated part.
told, there's like north of Zephyra seems to be absolutely coated in either radiation or sulfur pits or whatever the fuck.
I'm just gonna assume I can come...
Yeah, no, I was holding the door open. Let me check. Let me see about disconnecting the...
Doing well, actually, by the way. I didn't know you started working at the meeting, right?
Understandable, I suppose. But no, I live outside the city. Mainly because A, I actually get to see the sun. B, fuck taxes. No offense.
It must be nice seeing the sun. I don't get to see the sun.
And C, it seems to be a good chunk safer than a good chunk of places in the fucking city. Christ. Think I'll be fine. I'll admit, unless I...
See, because I know that Mr. Barleyfist asked about the licensing issue, because, you know, I told you I wouldn't be getting the installation without the license. I'm currently in the process of applying for the gun license and taking the course. I still have to take the safety course. But I've got to get the other stuff, you know, figured out. Oh, yes.
Yeah, let me put this back in. Let me reconnect the pack in that case, and we'll see how well we did. I guess we'll know if I conk out, I suppose. I forgot it was still powered, shite. That's a larch to me mind. Usually being able to actually turn it on is at least getting the mental switch going. Seems fine. Seems fine. Ugh. Can't tell if that was the flux or if that was a buzz. Christ. Oh well. Let's check better outside. Thank God this door opens both ways. I think I've still got a very slight buzz coming in from the pack, but better than just conking immediately. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Considering this is technically medical work, what would I owe? Or are you gonna invoke the cuteness discount?
Check next time. Oh.
Fair enough. Christ. Well, too bad. You're getting a tip anyway.
Oh, you like me?
Yeah, 100 credits.
Pay people or trying to help people regardless.
Hey. I'm willing to give back to those that help me.
2 weeks. Give me about 2 weeks. I might be able to get the gun. Don't know yet.
Right.
Going through the process.
I don't need to worry about getting like licenses or engineering, gunsmithing, like forklift or whatever, because nobody's really called me on it yet.
I have to. Yeah, that's true. You better get Mercer might get grumpy at you.
Yeah, right, but at the very least he knows you are actively doing something, so I think the one he'd probably get miffed at would be me. Right. Alright, catch you later. May we meet again. And I swear to God, don't kiss Zaz next time you see her. Don't kiss. Or do, I'm not your fucking dad. I just don't want to encourage her at this point. Christ alive. So the fucking good, she'll smooch anything with a pulse and smooth skin.
Yeah, because I have multiple businesses. But considering what I am, that's one of them. Anyway, I'll let you consider your
Sorry to
choices.
bother the convo, but the streets have been closed for about 16 minutes. Probably should scarp her.
Oh, well, perfect time for me to make
Before
my
security
exit.
starts
You know
getting
what?
ornery on
Should
you.
I do the fun? I'll do the fun thing then.
What is it with everybody what is it with a good chunk of folk just floating away? Fucking magic.
Yeah.
I have to
I'll
get a
in 5
fucking
years
hover
anyway.
truck installed into this fucking thing to do the same fucking shine. That shit's loud.
Yeah, how much do you think my soul's worth?
The fuck kind of question is that?
Oh, because he was like offering like power money and stuff, and like.
Don't
I wanna be
fucking
strong.
offer. Don't listen to anybody that tries to offer like tries to be like, oh, in exchange for your soul, I'll give you unlimited wealth or something. Because I know what'll end up happening with that. I've seen stories. They'll fuck with you for it. Sure, he'll give you infinite wealth, but it'll be 1 penny a day.
Well, that's the thing. He says after I die and he gets my soul, I get a job.
But will he disclose what that job is? For all I know, you could just be spending your fucking afterlife licking his feet.
Ew.
Always be aware of devils. If they're upfront, honest, and actually offering you a proper fair deal, then sure. Then probably fine. But ultimately, it depends on how much you wager your own soul, because to some people, that's pretty much their entire free will.
Wait a minute. Aren't devil parts like super expensive?
Don't tell me you're plotting the fucking organ trafficking on a devil, man.
No. If I like beat him in a fight, then I can like turn him into a weapon, and then like either I have a super cool weapon or I can sell it for a bunch of money.
I'm not sure that's how that works. Then again, I know only a few devils, not many.
Oh.
I mean, I already owe my soul to somebody for when after I die, but that's more on the factor of keeping it in safekeeping until I decide if I want to move on to the afterlife or come back.
Maybe you should sell your soul to someone else and have those two fight. That'd be.
I am not having a fucking fight. That guy's me. The one I technically owe me soul to at this point is one of me friends.
Oh.
And an eldritch fucking void being besides.
Well.
One thing I've learned, if they have more than the average number of an item, be it arms, eyes, or whatever, don't fuck with them. This person has 4 eyes and they're all different colors. I'm not gonna fuck with somebody that potentially has 4 eyes and 4 personalities.
Yeah.
Mainly because it's the white eye that has a habit of nattering with me the most.
Also, does the garage work on synthetics at all? I know I asked earlier.
Generally,
I managed to
yes.
get a cybernetics book. Oh, cool.
Me and Tarant are practically synth doctors. Although I wouldn't be surprised if Tarant has actually gotten licensed for it, and I haven't. I'm not licensed for shite, but they'll let me do it anyway.
Can you teach me? Or do you have any books I can read?
I don't know. I never saw any books in the drawers, or if there are books in the fucking garage, they're in places I haven't even looked. I know how to install a brand new port onto a synth. I did that to Miss Alta.
Well, I want to learn how to do cybernetics and fix synths.
Well, tell you what. Next time garage or streets are open generally, maybe come and me and Tarantin probably give you a nice actual nattering about it.
Okay.
The amount he keeps nattering on it, he'll probably charge you for lessons, but that's expected. That's expected out of teachings of the man that seems to value capitalism above most other things. I mean, sure, he's running the business, but still.
Anyways.
I just offer off of the bartering system.
Gotcha. Anyways.
Aye, no worries. Should probably be heading out.
Oh, what happened to the starry sky in here?
And the lit up wall. I guess that's just part of the... might be part of street power for all I know. Looks like the streets are empty. May we meet again? Oh no.
Is that a beanbag or a trash bag?
Could be both. I know Charles has a habit of sitting on that. But may we meet again? I need to get used to saying that more. Probably will sound weird around me fam though. Right. We'll need to double check to see if that route is actually clear for us and the coordinates. Then I can see about heading over to Asher. Maybe I can actually see about getting a fight in. That will.